All right. Oh, hello, Tanya. I guess we're live, right? Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Notification squad, huh? Can you hear me? Good. Let me know if you can hear or not, because I'm trying to talk very low. Yes, it is, Mike. It is me. Tis moi. Choly, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Cool beans. What up? What up? Share this if you'd like, just in case anybody is not aware that there's a normal hangout going on. Kidding, kidding, kidding. Oh, cool. You'll have to show it to me, Tanya. All right. I'm going to let you guys get in, get settled, all that jazzy good stuff. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that might be it. All right. Gonna have a guest come on with me tonight. Imagine a guest, a guest, a guest from an unknown realm. All shared beach. Thanks, beach. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh my God. Why do I get so nervous when I fire up any freaking hangout? Yeah, well, whatever, Tanya. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, I love him too. Ugh. Fix people. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Ooh, come on, people, really? Usually you guys are yammering for these hangouts. All right. Gonna take a big old swig of the individual bottled wine before I get started. Yay. I got to change my titles. Apparently, I have to put in some sort of like dramatic title in order for people to be coming in. Like I should have been like, oh, let's. No, let's not do it. Let's not do it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. This is weird when I'm by myself up here. Okay. Mike, are you alive? Are you alive? All right. You know what? I'm gonna get started because, my nerves are shot. When my nerves are shot, that means I have a lot to say and all that nonsense. So might as well get started, right? So let's talk about the elephant in the room here. Lots going on, right? Last 48 hours, we've been dealing with some pretty heavy stuff here in this community. Um, I'm not going to get involved in the actual issues because, to be quite frank with you guys, my take on this whole thing is that it is a very real and very sensitive issue. And I don't believe that issues like that should be 100% out in the open. But unfortunately, in this wonderful community we have, it is. Um, uh-oh. Why are we buffering? No buffering. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we all here? I'm also sitting through a storm. So, well, not really sitting through. We had a snowstorm, but it's over and stuff, but who knows? Ain't nobody talking about you being an elephant, damn it. Anyway, I'm good. Okay. I'm not going to get into it too much. It's just that oh man, it's messed up. It's a messed up situation, this whole thing. Uh, for you that have been paying attention, this whole Lori, Melissa thing, it's very messed up. And I'm not going to get into it. I don't feel that all of the new information that's out there was the best route or the best way to go. All right, cool. My guest will be here soon, I'm assuming. So with that being said, I mean, it's open for discussion. It's out there. Y'all have probably been in enough hangouts and periscopes to hear everything, or maybe you haven't. Maybe you've been staying away from it. Maybe that's a good thing. Because sometimes in this place, I don't know, sometimes I wish I didn't have eyes and ears. But I figured tonight, let it be about some fun because I don't know about y'all, but it got a little too real around here. So earlier, I was conferring with some females, and we were all kind of having a little powwow, female powwow, and the subject of that little hashtag you see in the title there came up. Okay. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't feel like getting copywritten. Thank you. Um, so the little hashtag out there, which seems to be popular now, apparently on Twitter. Thanks, Celeste. We're gonna have a little contest with that, and I'm gonna get into that later. This is an actual contest, a real contest for everybody in the community. There will be a prize, so just keep that in mind. But anyway, I got 10 of y'all, and the only person talking is Tanya. Or 11 of y'all. Anyway, so that's my little 2 cents on that whole matter. Like I said, I will listen. I will discuss. Hey, Teresa, I will, commentate. I am not choosing a side. I am not getting in the middle. Ain't gonna happen. It's way above any of our comprehension as far as I'm concerned. We can discuss, some of the things that maybe we don't understand. Maybe we can, do it that way, be a little bit more diplomatic. But other than that, I am not getting into, the he says, the she says. It's sad, and people have gotten hurt. And the problem I have with all of this is too many casualties. There've been too many casualties along the way, and yeah. So, with that being said, let's take another swig of the bottled wine and start this gig. All right, all right. Cool, cool. I should play music, although, again, I don't want to get copywritten. That's my whole thing. Yeah. But anyhow, so thoughts? Anything? Anyone got anything to say? Hmm? Huh? What? Whew. It's just me, myself, and I. And my guest, I don't know where he is. I know he's in the room, but I don't know where he is. So I'm waiting on him too. So it's all going so well. All right. So, yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? I'm gonna throw on a little little I'm being really mean. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Have a little music. Woo. Yeah. All right. I was nothing but bad luck since the day I saw the cat at my door. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I came into you, sweet lady, answering your mystical call. Jenny! Showing up you to the past. Same cat with them evil eyes, and I knew it was a spell she cast. She's just a devil woman with evil eyes. Beware the devil woman, she's gonna get you. She's just a devil woman with
Hi, Angela.
beware the devil woman, she's gonna get you. Yep, Jenny knows. I'm such a little vixen, aren't I? Sorry, I know it's no 9-inch nails. Oh no. I am, Nani. I am. Come on, everybody, sing it with me. She's just a devil woman. Get you. She's just a devil woman with evil eyes. Beware the devil woman. She's gonna get you. All right. Enough with the musical interlude. I had to do something to break the ice in here. Okay, what's the blame Collie about? Well, it was sort of a joke that I kind of decided to twist into a little contest we're going to have. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of get out of the Twilight zone that we've been in for the last 48 hours and kind of just, have a little fun. So I'm putting myself up for that. I'm putting myself in the middle of just God only knows the kind of insult I'll take for it. But you know what? It's all for a good cause. It's all for the sake of sanity. Hello, AJ. What's up? Fabuloso crew in the house. What's up? Does that count? Sure, it counts. It absolutely counts. I'm waiting for Angie to tell me to talk in the no voice, whatever. Mm-hmm. For those of you that missed the introduction, yes. Oh, there he is.
I had to download Chrome.
Did you really?
Yeah, I don't use Chrome. So. We don't use Chrome.
Oh, yes. And just like magic, Justin, who comes in but Luck? Hi, Luck.
Hello.
Oh, okay. So, guys, two things. Number one, welcome my guest. This is my friend Justin, who has the channel No Good Reason to Stream, for some of you that are familiar with it. This is a very funny streaming channel that I had the privilege of moderating for a little bit.
Don't oversell it.
I'm not. Justin and I have been friends for what, 20 something years?
Yeah, more.
Yeah, more than that.
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, he's like a male version of me. And he was willing to be on camera, say so. But he does that anyway in his channel. Check his channel out. He's very funny. A lot of craziness goes on over there, but it's good for, in case you just don't want to deal with the real world. He
Yeah.
comments on the real world.
Well, we try to. I don't know. Some people call it the bowels of the internet. So.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So all of my side chat is all saying hi to you. I
Oh,
know
hello, everybody.
I know you don't pay
Good to
attention
be
to
here.
side chats.
No, as a matter of fact, you know what? No, I'm utilizing two monitors. So.
All right. Yeah.
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 I'm
And
trying to figure this out.
Luck is here.
Luck, where you been, man?
I know. Where you been?
Where you been, man?
So Justin, this might be a good night for you to be on here because you see that little hashtag out there? Hashtag blame Choly.
Oh yeah. Why? What'd you do now?
Exactly. Um, well, it was started in the community, but I sort of thought I'd have a little fun with it. So I'm going to have a little contest here.
Okay.
And I'm going to allow the people on the side chat to get involved. There's actually going to be a prize in this. But since we're having a blame Choly contest, I figured that if you ever wanted to interject with anything that you found, oh, I don't know, funny or worth mentioning, you can to a degree.
Right.
Oh, what do you mean? What haven't I done? Really?
What? I didn't. Nothing. Nothing.
I'm
I
not
just had.
talking to you. I'm talking to Tanya,
No. Okay. That's
who's
right.
supposed to be my friend. Hey, Shannon. Yeah, Mike, he does have a nice radio voice. You're getting compliments right off the bat here.
Well, thank you.
He's blushing.
I tried to go to broadcasting school, but it was too expensive back in the day. It was crazy expensive. So.
Whatever, AJ. Okay. I'll tell you where you take your damn gelatinous
I tell
meatloaf,
you
all
where you
right?
take that shit, man. Okay, yeah, man. Now I was dealing with people like trolling one of my videos,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I don't respond to them. Like, I won't give them. I know they're looking for an argument, so when they say like, "Oh, this channel is never gonna go anywhere," then I just go, "McRib is back for a limited time only." That's all I give them because I won't give them because they don't know how to respond to that because they want an argument, and I'm not gonna give it to you, or I'll give them drink mix recipes. Yeah, here's how to make liquid cocaine. Here's the ingredients. There you go. Have a couple, maybe you'll lighten up.
Oh, he's going to fit in around here very well.
Freaking people.
Exactly. Okay, whatever with the freaking side chat with using the word that they know I hate. Whatever. Okay, let's
What's the
just put
word
it
you
out
hate?
there.
Oh, the moist?
I can't stand
Sorry.
that word.
Moist should only be used for brownies.
Thank you. Thank you.
And women. No. Wait. What?
What? Huh? I don't know. I have to like confer with my feelings on that one. Yeah. So.
Oh, like, everyone's so sensitive. You can't.
Yeah.
What can you say?
Totally triggered right now. By the way, you guys, he's no stranger to the things I've told him that go on here. So just be warned.
Yeah, I might not know every chapter and verse, but yeah, something might ring my bell.
AJ, that's a good one. I love it. These people are very funny. They are extremely funny. They would have to be funny to be in this community. This community is so OMG.
It's good to have. I mean, it's really nice when you have people that are on that are even on my channel. Everyone's pretty cool. I haven't had to bounce too many people out of there.
Yeah, we have great people, and then we have people that need to have a whole classification of their own. Let's put it that way.
True. True.
Oh, it's got nothing to do. Oh, God, Tanya. I don't know what it is with you today, but stop. Seriously. With the looks thing. Okay? That's it. All right? Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. The fuck.
So, okay. You can appreciate this because if you feel comfortable enough, you've dealt with your own demons, shall I say.
A couple, yeah.
A couple.
At least a couple.
A couple we're still familiar with.
Oh, my God.
So currently what's been going on in this community is we're having a little bit of a situation where two friends who been going through a lot lately, and one of them decided to put out the other person's mental business all over the place, like all
Ooh.
over the internet,
Ooh.
because they don't want to be friends with them anymore.
So that's how they decide that they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
not be friends anymore.
Yeah, so to speak. There's more
What
to this. There's more to the story, but that's the gist of it, from
now?
at least from my end.
Is there anything that they can flip on them? Like I've disclosed all your stuff. Like these people have no skeleton, have nothing on
They
their
can, yeah,
past.
yeah. Welcome to this community. Welcome to this community.
Oh,
Yeah, Jenny, I'm telling you, man, those were the days. It's sad and it's tragic, but this is why I'm glad Justin is here, because we have these kinds of like psychological discussions a lot, and from the aspect of what some people don't realize you're dealing with, it can be very detrimental. Now, do you know anything about multiple personalities disorder? Anything in like your own experience?
not personally, but I know of it. I like yeah, I know. Yeah, I know a bit about it. I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. So, let's say that you have a friend that has this particular diagnosis, and they've done some things that they might have not have realized that they've done under other alters.
How many alters are we talking?
Quite a bit.
Okay, like
If
more
you're
than double digits.
Yeah, well, I don't
Oh.
know. I don't know. If you're their friend, are you going to call their alters out by name?
No, probably not.
Okay. And why wouldn't you?
I'm not an asshole.
Besides that, idiot.
Alle-
Yes.
I mean, allegedly, anyway. Yeah.
Allegedly. Allegedly. I have a few things to beg to differ, but anyway. Um, so my point is,
Where do
going
they?
what's
Where
been
do they
going
put these
on?
out? Where do they put
Twitter.
these out?
Twitter.
Oh, isn't Twitter dead or dying?
No, not in this community.
Oh, I don't follow. I try to follow my Twitter. I made a Twitter account, and I was like, I swear to God, I'm going to follow it, and I don't.
You're like the worst with your Twitter account. Let me just tell you.
I'm the
This is
worst with any social
this
media.
is true. This is
I'm
true.
like, hey guys, you got to come. You want to get in touch with me? I'm on Facebook. Yay!
Oh God, that Luck has agreed and said the same thing about you. Said the same thing you did, not about you. He said yes, but I'm an asshole. Well, we
I
know
said
that already.
allegedly. I said allegedly. I didn't pin myself to the wall.
Some of us can prove different, but anyway. So I don't know. Nobody's been talking about it. I just decided to open it up because it's been going on for the last 48 hours. There's been nothing but countless back and forth hangouts, periscopes. People have, been in the middle of it. There's casualties everywhere. But I'm just focusing on the actual, problem itself, which to me, maybe this sounds fucked up, but it's intriguing to me, knowing that there's somebody that has this. And I
Yeah.
I grew up with Sybil, the movie.
Yeah. Oh, was that Sybil Shepherd?
No, no, no. Sybil, the movie, Sally Field.
Oh, Sally Field. I don't know why I get
Yeah.
Sybil Shepherd mixed. Maybe
It's
she
all
has.
right.
Maybe she has multiple
Maybe she hasn't too.
personalities. I don't know.
I just feel that this is something professionals should be handling. And as far as like any kind of a fallout, personal fallout with another person, that never, ever, ever, especially with something this delicate or this potentially dangerous, should be handled in the public of a community of people that already have drama going on. So
It's weird. It's funny. I don't know why it kind of hit me weird when we were talking about all this docs, people just going on Twitter and doxing people and stuff like
yeah.
that. And
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like maybe Ted Kaczynski had a point about this technology. Maybe he shouldn't have been going around blowing people up and shit. But yeah,
Maybe took it to a little extreme, but
maybe someone needs to flip through that manifesto and highlight some shit. I don't know.
yeah. So yeah, there's the platform that is this community. We have very good people here. We all got on board with each other a few years ago. We all were led by another kind of drama that kind of turned into, broken apart dramas. I told you about this.
Oh, yeah.
And And we've made some really good connections, and then we've made some really, like, I don't know what to call it,
Take your time.
because it kind of make you think, like, you get a little crazy people. You have no idea what we've had here. I could let the side chat know what we've had here. It would blow your mind. It has been insane, AJ.
I can
And
only
and
imagine. I mean,
yeah.
some of the stuff like some of these channels have just devolved. What was that one channel that they got in big trouble? Channel Awesome or something?
Yeah, I
Like
think I think you mentioned this to me.
they were like into like some real dark shit. Like they were like grooming people or something.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly. It's
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
oh shit.
So apparently, there's also this thing here called Boit, which is the bottom of YouTube, and I never understood what that ever meant. But it is a real community.
What is it? What is it? Bottom of you? Like, what do they do in that community?
Oh, that's for anybody who wants to comment. They're just like different types of people, like, kind of, I don't know. There were different genres and mixes of things, and then they all kind of grouped together. I don't know. I just hear it. I just hear the terminology all the time. Boit. I'm
See,
like, what
this
the
is why
fuck
I don't
is
like
that?
people getting banned, like people getting banned from YouTube, because I think when you ban people from platforms, they're going to form their own little platforms, and then there's nobody to call them out for their bullshit.
Oh, oh my God, you're scary. How on was that comment, Tanya? How right on was that comment? Jenny says, wait. Jenny says, does Justin have years to learn about the ridiculousness around here?
There's a Cliff Notes version, maybe.
Oh
Yeah,
my
because sunlight
God.
is the best disinfectant, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
You
let them.
know
That's
that.
why I don't ban any comments. I've had comments. People go, "I hope your children bleed out slowly."
Oh my God.
Really?
So.
I mean, YouTube took it down. I didn't take it down because I, I leave it there for everyone to see.
I know. I
There's your
know.
asshole right there. I don't have to say any. I don't have to even respond to
Oh,
anything.
I got to
You know?
read this to you. So AJ says, we've had a stinky wrinkle, a ghost, a dishing dirt, a bunch of crazy. The list goes on of ridiculousness. Yes.
A
Oh
stinky
my God.
wrinkle.
Yeah, there was a troll named Stinky Wrinkle that would.
They pick the most flattering names, don't they?
I know. We had so many fucking trolls. Stinky Wrinkle was this troll that decided to pick on people and take little excerpts from their periscopes and make little videos about them, and put it up on YouTube. It was crazy. Nobody could figure out who this person is for like
To this day.
eons. No, we know who it is now, but
Jesus. But Periscope. I haven't used
Nikki,
Periscope. I haven't used Periscope.
Nikki, this is the Justin, Nikki.
The Justin. Oh, that means I've been.
The Justin, yeah.
Oh
She
no.
knows.
No.
My two best friends are on side chat. Nikki, who I've talked about, she's a YouTuber, and Tanya, who
Okay.
is my friend in this community. So they're sizing you up right now.
Turn off my camera.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Gotta go. I gotta
Oh
go.
yeah, that's right. Remember when I told you about the purge? We had a purge here.
On you. Oh, the apocalypse.
No, we literally had a like
Oh, on
troll
your channel.
on this on in this community, not just my
Oh,
channel.
how many? How many? Like.
It was I told you this was the one where I got the video of my daughter. Yeah. And
Oh.
Tanya did too. And Tanya did too.
Oh man, that's horrible. That's crossing too many lines. And you know what the
Oh
thing is?
yeah.
We watch a lot of those sovereign citizen videos and
Hmm.
the First Amendment auditors. Like one of the
Right.
videos we did that I'm catching the most crap on right now
Hmm.
is there was a transgendered person. I don't know if they transgendered into a he or a she. I really don't
Hmm.
care. But they're
Hmm.
sitting in front of a Jewish synagogue, which was a school,
Hmm.
and they're sitting in there with a camera dressed in like tactical gear, not answering. And they have a YouTube channel called Furry Potato, which sounds, I don't even want to get into what that sounds like. But I'm like, and the security guard's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And they just not answering or giving some, answer that's really not quite You're a
Mhm.
security guard. There was a synagogue that was shot up 2 months ago.
Mhm.
So this security guard finally said, "Look, you got to move along, back up, or I'm gonna." He gave him a warning shot,
Mhm.
caught him in the leg.
Mhm.
Now you shouldn't. That's a little too far, but I
Right.
mean, you can't expect somebody to have a sense of humor when things like this go on.
Right.
Shootings do go on, like those two guys a couple of years ago who walked into the Dearborn Police Department with assault rifles and body armor and ski masks on, reportedly to just file a complaint.
Oh my God.
I mean, you expect cops to have a sense of humor about that, and they go, "Well,
Mhm.
it's legal. It's an open area. You're armed to the teeth, and you dress like you're ready to storm a country. What are you talking about?" And then people go, "Well, it's their right." And then people get all like defensive. Like all of a sudden, all their supporters go, "Oh, well, they have every right to do it." I guess technically, I have every right to dress in a t-shirt and shorts on a 0-degree day and go outside too. It doesn't necessarily mean I
It's the
should be
right
doing
thing.
that shit.
Right. Right.
And also, my argument was it kind of like soft, it's kind of like you don't know what these people are doing. They could be distracting security or cops while they get a bunch of other buddies doing other shit. We just live in that day and age where now we have to worry about that.
Oh yeah.
I'm old enough to
That's.
remember you never had to worry about getting into a fight at school and the next day somebody bringing a gun in.
Mhm. And now it's like a freaking epidemic. Oh yeah, Luck says sounds like the D bags that walk into the police station in mask and guns.
Yeah, that was the one that was we just did that. We just revisited that one a couple of streams ago. It's
Nikki,
crazy.
you and your trees. So Nikki was talking about her worst bipolar moments, and apparently she took a fully decorated Christmas tree and threw it at her husband.
How, wait, how tall is the tree? Because that could actually be impressive.
She is impressive. Nikki's got some power on her, so that tree probably flew a good 50 feet.
Did you hit him?
I'll let her answer that.
That's a big tree.
It was a good 6 foot, she said.
Yeah, fully decorated. He had to get something, even if it was only shrapnel.
Some tinsel stuck in a tree.
Yeah, clip him with a bulb or something. I don't
Oh no. Tree lives matter. Yeah.
know.
I'm glad I live in Canada, strict gun laws.
I don't. You know what? Guns. I don't really. I don't. I guess because I grew up here, it's really not. I don't have an opinion one way or another. I haven't had any experience with any guns or anything. I've had experience with guns, but I haven't had anybody like I don't know anybody who's been shot or. But again, it's a different time too. I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times gone by, and for some reason, people can't. Skin's gotten a little thin lately.
You think?
Yeah, so it's kind of like I don't quite understand when that happened. I think it was just all the keyboard warriors, right? Just kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
the anonymity from being behind a keyboard. Like I can say whatever I want. I can say the most racist stuff I want.
No, I could say, no, it's not only just the racist things I can say. I can say just about the most deplorable things, whatever is going to hurt that person or rise that person because, yeah, look at me. I got all the freedom in the world.
You referenced earlier though when you start bringing like children into it,
Well, yeah, we all experience, well, some of us
then
experienced it.
then it's like okay, that's a whole nother level now because now you don't know. These children have families. You don't have to worry about the parents. You got to worry about maybe uncles, cousins,
Hmm.
anybody else who's not going to take too kindly to that.
And then we've had some of our trolls here that actually became, like, oh, channel holders. That's a whole other story.
Another thing for another time.
I haven't seen one gun get up and shoot itself. Oh, whatever.
No, I mean, first of all, everyone who says like that's the big thing too in politics. They're going to take the guns if you elect these people, they're going to come confiscate the guns. No, it's not going to happen. There's more guns in this country than people. So, and it would take like a vote of like 2/3 of Congress, and it would take both houses and the president, 2/3 in both houses, and the president to sign in for any kind of assault, any kind of gun confiscation. So that's never going to happen. But then when you have groups like the NRA who won't even say, when people go, well, why don't we just kind of, extend background checks or close gun show loopholes? The NRA goes, slippery slope. Next thing you know, people will be marrying turtles. It's like, the fucking gay argument, thing. Oh, once we let same-sex people would be marrying penguins. And of course, it's the long game.
Oh my God. Yes, Nikki's favorite weapon was frozen eggs at one time. Nikki can really hurt somebody. I'm telling you, girl.
Frozen.
Yes.
That's inventive.
Nikki, I should put you on the spot and bring you up here, but I guarantee she'll be like, nah, I can't.
Hold on for 1 second.
Yeah.
I can get something more to drink.
No, oh, boy.
No, it's only water.
No, I know. I'm joking. What is with y'all and talking about MB? Why do we want to rise MB again? Don't you guys have enough drama going on? Why do we want to add that to the mix? Oh, whatever, Nikki. Whatever. You are watching A Star is Born. A Star's right here, damn it. I'm only kidding. I'm kidding. So, we doing okay so far? Everybody all right? Bloody Mary. But I don't want to talk about it, Mike. Please, please. I'm going to die next week. Somebody sing to me, please. Okay. Bring back MB. Everyone is great. Okay, cool. Because Justin tends to just talk and just say whatever's on his mind. I don't want anybody to be like triggered and anything like that. So it's not that funny. Alrighty. Are we good?
Yeah, I just got to find another place to put it.
Hey, Gypsy. These guys. Okay, all right. Let's talk about it because they keep throwing it on the side chat. So remember I said that we had some characters here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So we had this one person in this community who, how do I put this? She would fake her death, or she tried to fake her death like several times. The last time she did it, she was supposedly going to, what is that thing that they call when they, the Dr. Kevorkian thing, when they want
the
themselves
assisted suicide, euthanasia.
Assisted. Yes. She had told people that she was going to do this because she had a very bad aggressive cancer and she didn't want to put her partner through it. So she decided that she wanted to, tell the community. The community was all up in arms. They were very upset. But for a week, she went on this one person's hangout and everybody was like didn't know what to do because she would like get into these moods where she'd be like singing randomly. She'd be sitting there smoking her cigarette and talking to everybody in panel and she'd be like, oh, let's sing. Everybody sing to me. Okay. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Oh, really?
There
what?
Was, yeah. There was a night, I swear to God, Tanya, I wish Tanya was up here. There was a night that me and Tanya and this other person had just ended a hangout. And Lori, this person that hosted this other hangout, her name is MB. Ugh, don't even get me started about the name. So she apparently was going through this like fit of coughing, like badly, just very bad to the point of she couldn't breathe. And you hear her like coughing and coughing. Meantime, Lori is up there going, knock 3 times if you can hear me. If you can't say anything, knock 3 times. Because she lives in this country. I don't know where it is. It's not obviously here. They can tell you on the side chat what country it was. So they fucking were like calling the embassy to try to get an ambulance over to her. It was fucking ridiculous. This is what goes on here. Okay, just so you know.
And she kept trying this like more than once. Like, well, that time
Austria.
didn't
Thank
take.
you.
Like that
Yes,
time didn't take. So let me try
Belgium.
this shit
Belgium.
again.
Okay, she's from Belgium.
Oh, hey
She's
guys, I'm dying again.
she's she's gone around from different communities apparently. When she hit this one, oh, she pulled out all the stops.
Is she asking for money?
Um, she was, I don't know if she was asking for money. I know people were offering to do stuff for her.
I just attention seek. I mean, yeah. I mean, people who do
Oh,
crazy. I mean, there are people who will actually like take unsafe amounts of medicine or chemicals to make themselves sick on
mm-hmm.
purpose for the attention.
And the funny part
So
is the person who had her on was advocating for her. Advocating, yes, she really is sick. Yes, she really does have this. Well, she looked like a real fool because 3 days later, you know, revelation, I want to live. I want to live. All of a sudden she decided she wanted to live. And the gates of heaven said, no, we don't want you. And the doves flew and the fucking butterflies came out.
and that letter that came in for publishing Clearinghouse probably got our hopes up too that she might be a winner. Hold on. Fuck this cancer thing. I might be a winner. Wayne Brady's going to show up at my doorstep with a big ass oversized check.
No, Andrea. Hi, Andrea. No, I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing right now. That's terrible. But I'm sorry. I've been here long enough to have gone through this craziness here.
Outrage is a good one too. Do you ever see the video of the trans person who was in the game store? It was a guy going through a transition. I don't know if anybody in the side chat had probably seen it. He was in like a GameStop or a game store, and the dude, all right, the lady, I guess, I don't know. I mean, but if you looked at this individual, you would think outside of what they were wearing, this person probably played football at some point in their career. He's like, it's fucking ma'am, how dare you? I mean, deep voice and everything, kicking shit around. I don't know if they're on like some kind of hormone therapy right now, but it was just ridiculous.
AJ, oh my God. Why on earth MB didn't have a ghost come and tell her about those bad wings?
It's sir, not ma'am.
Oh, Tanya knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, those are the kind of videos we watch on my channel.
Yeah. This is what I've subscribed to now. When you guys didn't see me for a while, this is where I was.
Which actually, before we go any further, I got to thank you very much for being very key in getting my channel going.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
I am very appreciative for that because I wasn't sure what the hell I was going to do with YouTube.
Yeah, see that, guys? See, I am able to help people be successful. Imagine that. Oh, I'm not going to go there. Oh, God. Nikki says, I died when I saw that video. It was like a football player in little girl's clothes.
It really was. It had the pink kicks on, you know, and it's just unreal. Unbelievable. And then there was actually a Funko Pop figure of that person. Somebody had made a Funko Pop. I don't know how many, but yeah, there was one. It was called Ma'am.
Andrea, please don't take it to heart, Andrea. This is from years ago. I was just telling Justin like the whole history of stuff that's gone on here. We don't have any hate towards MB or anything like that. It was just like it's a little too crazy back then. If you knew us back then, you'd understand what we meant. But that's all.
Yeah, it's too much. I don't get. Maybe that's just because I'm getting on, but I just don't. I don't understand people who just seethe and just kind of like hang on to shit. It's like, well, you know, to the point where you know you're gonna go online and start like wars with people and shit.
Because real people don't want to talk to you. That's why.
And
I don't know.
Real people got shit to do too, other than sit behind.
Yeah, look, yeah.
I mean, look at my smartphone. I can't stand my smartphone. I can't stand it because I keep opening and closing things.
I know. I know. You should watch when he tries to like, film with his phone from outside and he's all like, I can't walk 30 feet away from my house because
Yeah, because I can't pay. I didn't feel like paying for the coverage, so I just sit in the front yard filming the dog, And if I go like 10 feet into the yard, all of a sudden the connection is lost. So I'm like on this shock collar for my modem or whatever the hell.
anti-social media. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we still do. We still have characters here. I ain't gonna go into it. They can do it if they want to, because if I say anything, it's like, you're still talking about me for hours and hours and hours. Yeah.
So what was the worst? Is that like one of the worst instances you've had of like people just
No. No, no, no. Does anybody? Oh God! If I mention the name, if I mention the name, it might come here because it's like Beetlejuice around here. Mention the name, and it somehow shows up. Y'all want to mention who I'm talking about? Oh, Andrea, this is my friend Justin. He has a channel. He has a streaming channel called No Good Reason to Stream, and he
Hello. Hi.
great graciously agreed to be here on his night off. So that's why he's on,
Yes, I taken my
and
night off in front of the camera.
he's awesome. So there's that.
Oh, thank you. I am, by the way, but I'm still waiting for my card in the mail.
No, not even close. If I mention this person's name, the worst of it, okay, I'll say the worst of it. Oh God, it rhymes with slosh. His name. He was a child actor who came over here, and we all liked him. He was like really engaging with his stories, and he told us all about like his career. But there was a demon that was just seething underneath because we didn't know that was what was going to transpire. Out of this one person came about 50,000 troll accounts that all decided to troll people.
Oh man.
I've had him on my channel 3 times.
I've knocked people out of chats, and it would just be like all of a sudden pop, they come back, same icon.
Oh God.
And it's like, how do you make all these? Because the accounts take time to make, right? You got to register an email, you got to set up all this stuff. It's like,
Yes, I forgot to mention that the biggest part of it was that Tom Cruise sued him.
Really?
Yes. He was sued because he falsely said that he was having an affair with Tom Cruise while he was married to Nicole Kidman, and Tom Cruise took him to task. And
did Tom win the suit?
He did. He owes him, still does owe him a lot of money.
So how come Laurie McBride isn't suing George Schuler?
Because she hasn't caught on.
Although she probably can't sue her because she probably doesn't have much, but Gail, that's a whole nother deal. Never mind.
Oh, God. Did any of you see my Scope or YouTube video yesterday? No, we did not. Bye, Nikki. Thanks for being here for the 5 minutes you're here. Yes, Scientology was also after him. True, apparently.
Oh, yeah, you go after Tom Cruise, you're going to have Scientology, the ranks are going to fall right behind him. And yeah. That's how they got their tax exempt status anyway. They got people to just wear down the California with like frivolous lawsuits, and finally like they just gave in and they're like, fine, you're a goddamn religion, Xenu, whatever.
I am Zool.
Yeah, it's just friggin' I'm the key master, whatever. You're fine. Just stop clogging up our office with your bullshit.
But like getting back to what you said before about like keyboard warriors, I mean, listen, he came from obviously a troubled past. He had a career. I'm not going to say what he dabbled into. He dabbled into some porn that unfortunately we all saw. Yeah. But I don't know, something went wrong along the way. And he was, jumping from community to community. And, he befriended people. Then the next day he didn't care for the way that they talked, or he always thought somebody was saying bad things about him. He was very paranoid.
Now, you don't have to say anything else about this person. Had this person been in anything I would have been familiar with?
I tried to send you the link to one of his movies, but I don't think you ever showed it. You still need to show it on your.
Oh, Public Domain. Yeah, really. He
Mm-hmm.
was in one of those
Yes.
horrible movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. I
Yes,
love horrible
sir.
movies.
Yes, sir. If you want to tell them about your Facebook group, go right ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a Facebook group called No Good Reason to Stream. I know a lot of people aren't on Facebook, and for good reason, but it's the only place I can get away with. Friday nights, I stream really bad movies and usually have a couple commentators on, and we just chill out and watch bad movies on a Friday night. What Drilla Killer is
Mm-hmm.
probably our favorite. Frogs, all these. It's like I've never heard of that movie. There's a reason. Uh, and yeah, we just sit and we just watch these. If he was in one of those movies, yeah, definitely, I'm gonna have to check that out. I may actually, if you send me the link again, I'll probably maybe give me an idea. I don't have to go look for something for this Friday.
Right. Um, yeah. So we're talking like that kind of content, that kind of stuff. And like I said, he was very engaging for a while. You know, he told us some really cool stories. Shut up, Nani. And then just yeah, something went wrong. I'm trying to be nice, Nani.
Well,
But
child actors though, aren't they real? I mean, you know, there's not too many child actors that really pull out of that well. That whole profession.
yeah.
Like almost like maybe like a kid's almost like not developed enough mentally to deal with that, or how bad are the parents maybe taking advantage of the kid,
Hmm.
you know, monetarily, because didn't they have this thing, wasn't it like years back where finally they had to say, you know what, because if you were a child actor because you were underage, you didn't have rights to the paycheck, so the paycheck went right to the parents.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
So
You know, he's kind of like in his early. Okay, if I say early 50s, they're gonna all yell at me. They're gonna be like, "No, he's older than that." I think he's in his early 50s. So we're talking about that kind of time you're mentioning.
almost
But
there.
shut up. See, they don't need to know that. They don't need to know that. They think I have like the fountain of youth going on over here. They don't need to know what I'm almost at. Thank you very much.
I was talking about myself.
Yeah, you got more years to wait than I do. You're right, Jenny. Not sure something went wrong. Something was always wrong.
It's true too. That could also be the case too.
I was trying to be diplomatic and shit.
So there's
I,
shit stirs, but there's money in being an asshole now with the internet. You know, like
right.
you know, I'm an asshole. It's a living. You know, you actually can make a living, and when you see some of these sites, these people have like, you know, 20,000 subscribers,
Mm-hmm.
and people are like, yeah, we'll send you money. Go to the post office and heckle them that they don't have a poster up that says you're allowed to film in there.
Right, 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 right.
So off they go with their cameras, you know, and they go, oh, and they start harassing people. You're in a post office. Nobody wants to be in a post office because you're sitting and you have to mail something. All of a sudden,
Well,
here
again,
comes some,
it's a federal thing too. It's you know.
but it's like there's decent behavior. I mean, it's like common courtesy. Maybe we need a common courtesy amendment in the
I agree with that.
Constitution.
I agree
I don't
with
know.
that. I definitely agree with that. We
Or
do
at
need a.
least if you, because you have no expectation of privacy in public. So somebody can
Mm-hmm.
lawfully just hold a camera up to your face, you know, for as long as they want. And if you
Mm-hmm.
do something, if you push the camera away or like push them, they're
Mm-hmm.
looking for a lawsuit too,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and a lot of people aren't aware of the laws of that.
Right.
So, but I think more people are because, you know, these little chuckle fucks are coming out of the woodwork going, oh, I can make a living doing this. Yeah, all I need is a smartphone and a bad attitude.
That's unfortunately a lot of YouTubers too. I mean, years ago, YouTube used to be such a completely different place than it is now. Now, anybody, doesn't matter what you are, what you do, anybody can start a YouTube channel for any reason whatsoever. It's not even like, I don't even know. It's not even about if you have a talent anymore. Oh, Tanya likes the Chuckle Fucks reference.
Yeah, no, that's our one little buddy. I'll give him a shout out. It's called Auditing America, and he's a little idiot that runs around with his buddies, and they just harass people with their cameras. They go to police stations and they flip cops shit in the lobby or out in the parking lot, and they think it's a pretty good way to make a living.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do, but then we looked at like the arrest records. Frater. He's like, oh, this dude's got warrants out for his ass in Florida. He's a little bit of a prick. Like he's got like assault charges. So he's the model of society. He fucked up in Florida too much, and now he's up here. And eventually, he's gonna mess up too much here, and then he's gonna have to move on to another state.
Yeah, just not here, because he'll be annihilated here. No. That's all I'm gonna say.
I know. I thought Florida is where you went when you screwed up everywhere else, but apparently he started off in Florida. So I don't know.
I agree, Tanya. The Paul brothers have no talent I'm aware of. No, they're just talented in being assholes.
The Paul brothers?
Logan Paul and Jake Paul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's on this end.
I've heard of Logan Paul. That's ringing a bell for some reason.
Well, his younger brother Jake is more popular because he's more lavish and has all of these like groupies that come and live with him, and he tries to make them famous, and it all falls apart anyway. But yeah.
Maybe I'm glad I don't understand it, because if I understood it, I would be one step closer to potentially doing it. So,
well, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's good that you have found a place where you can, put yourself there and stay there, and you're comfortable with it and you're good with it, and people enjoy that. And that's what people have to understand. It's like, it's not just a free for all to just put out random junk or just stuff just to, whatever, be famous for 5 minutes. It's about kind of like giving people, something to look forward to, or something to learn from, or something to, be involved in, where it's actively doing something for the community. This is like, it's been going so many different shades of like, what the fuck is happening that I don't even know anymore.
It's like low rent reality TV almost.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on, man, get a network.
Oh, I agree, Teresa. I agree.
I'm trying to think of some of the worst YouTubers that I covered, but I don't really carry. I go for more wacky. I don't really go for the instigators. I just go. I should
have you low rent. How about no rent? I should have you show like one of them that is so bad on your channel, like the ones that you play like all the time, because they think some of these people are crazy. They have no idea.
the MGTOW monk. He's a guy
that'll piss them off.
Oh, these MGTOW guys, I love ripping on them because they're just crybabies.
Bye, Jen.
It's like they had a bad relationship or marriage, and all of a sudden now everybody's got to make a social movement out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you talking about? Just get on with your life. What are you doing? You're making video after video after video about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing I love about the MGTOWs is they use the term red pill from the Matrix. And I'm like, wait a minute, don't you realize that the Matrix was made by 2 transgendered people? It's like it's just lost on them. It's just so it's like, okay. Let's watch your video.
Nani.
Night.
Oh, Tanya, you know what they are? The Matrix was great. Thanks for that 2 cents, Mike. Appreciate it.
First Matrix was good.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Keanu, man, I don't know. There's just some things I can't sit through.
I don't know. He's doing that John Wick shit now, isn't he?
Yeah, see, that's his comeback, though.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I'm too old to do Bill and Ted, so might as well come back with something to do.
You don't think that's going to come on? You don't
think
it
is. It is.
But he's going to come back, but he's just going to play a bit role in the remake of Bill and Ted. Because you know some
So
studios sitting there going, we got to remake this shit. We're ruining everything else. Let's remake Bill and Ted. Not that it was such a... But Joe,
yeah. Yes, exactly, Tanya. That's what it is. Men going their own way, and they should keep going if that's their thought process. That's my point.
but have you seen their logo? It's like that one stretch with like an off ramp, and so it looks like men going their own way is like a highway rest stop. You know, it's the stupidest logo I've ever seen.
Because that's about as far as they can get.
Yeah, it's like what? You should have had a focus meeting on this shit. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Hire some PR people.
They're a focus group on this. Yes, amen. Take a long walk off a shore pier. Hey. Yeah, you guys. Oh, you are, Muffin. I'm sorry. I like Keanu. I just think that he lost it along the way. That's like my line this tonight. He's just lost it along the way. I don't know.
The internet is full of people who act like they've never had it so bad.
Very true.
Like, oh my God, season 6 of Gotham sucks. Now we got to go lock up the medicine cabinet because this idiot is, upset the way a series is winding down. Got to start a group, send a petition to friggin' Fox and tell them, or I got to care that there's a female that is, oh my God, they're trying to SJW Star Wars. Really? Who cares? I don't know. Carrie Fisher was a pretty strong female lead in that original trilogy. I don't know how that's any different from the newer movies. A bunch of old white dudes just... It really is. It's what it boils down to.
Listen, bring back Cocoon. Yeah, The Last Jedi equals trash. You want to comment on that?
It wasn't my favorite, but I am gonna wait. I'm gonna reserve judgment until the next movie comes out. I want a third act and see if they can redeem anything out of that, because I didn't want to see like Luke Skywalker milk a walrus alien thing, and then that was like, really?
I'm going to tell Mike and Muffin right now, if there's any trolls on that side chat, pick one of you, because the two of you are not going to do whack-a-troll all night. I'm just saying. I think Muffin is capable on her own.
But
I told you.
Star Wars is never going to be the original trilogy that it was. I mean, they're going to make mistakes now.
Mm-hmm.
Like movies that don't need the namesake. Like they'll tie movies into like Solo, not very good, but they could have changed some names around, changed some ships designs, and it could have been its own movie, like not related to Star Wars whatsoever, and it would have probably been better received.
Better than episodes 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, that I have to agree.
Yeah. Jar Jar Binks, man.
Jar Jar Binks.
Misa gonna ruin Lucas's career.
Has Bergs found me? Who's Bergs? Yay! I love when you play whack troll, Muffin. Oh God, the other night with the Trump trolls, you would have died if you would have seen that. The mentioning of Trump, and all of a sudden we had like 7 in here.
I'm waiting for this. That damn Miller report is supposed to come out, they say, soon. They've been saying that for a while, but I just put it out there. Let's see what's what, and just get it over with, please. Just get it over with.
Is that like a consensus with you men? I think the last great Star Wars movie was Empire.
No, the last great Star Wars movie for me was Rogue One. That's my
really
trilogy. My trilogy is Rogue One, New Hope, and Empire.
Okay.
I thought that, right, because you can, the end of Rogue One goes right into, like, there's no time lapse or anything. It goes right into the 1977 movie. And I thought the actors did a pretty good job. I don't know. There was what's his face playing Who's the actor name? The black actor's name? I suck at celebrity names. He
No,
played
Andrea, I haven't had the privilege, but thanks. Oh,
Whitaker.
okay.
Like they throw these celebrities in there, or like they threw in Benicio del Toro and The Last Jedi. When you throw in a celebrity like that, it takes you out of it. It's kind of like when you watch a movie and all of a sudden they go, "Oh, the 5-5." It's like, great, you've just taken me out of it because you went with that 5-5-5 bullshit.
I love Forrest Whitaker. I do. He's a great actor.
All right, a bigger part in the movie. I thought the what's her name who played Jenna or so was good. I thought they were all pretty good. I thought it was probably yeah, it was better than Jedi. Jedi, I don't know, because first of all, Jedi setup like their plan in that movie was to all get captured in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking horrible plan is that? I know it's movies. You're supposed to suspend your disbelief, but it was like, what a dumb plan. Okay, first we're gonna get Princess Leia and Chewbacca kidnapped. We're gonna get them prisoner. Then Luke's gonna come in and he's gonna get held prisoner. And it's like, what if they just killed them all right there? It's kind of a horrible. No, I snuck my lightsaber inside R2, and he's gonna be right there when I need him at the exact moment when they're gonna throw me in this big pit. Yeah.
Oh my God. See, this would be great conversation for those people at the cons, man. This is why I stay out of these conversations. I could never. As a kid, I was into, you know, I was never into Star Trek. I thought it was boring. Star Wars was okay. I mean, I liked it as a kid. After Jedi, I was like, yes, see ya. That first, that
And
horrible
it's
first
over.
one, that was horrible. And I have no interest in it. That's not me. I never was into that
I watched the
big.
original Star Trek when I was a kid in reruns. Yeah, that was cool. It was kind of campy and goofy, you know. And then I remember when they came out with the Next Generation, I was like, that's never gonna take off.
Come on, anything with Will Wheaton in there.
Will Wheaton,
Will Wheaton.
he's like a bit of a lot of people don't like his ass.
He's snarky. He's a snarky little thing.
It's like, what the hell? I mean, what has he done other than that?
Yes. Thank you, Teresa. That was my life. Back to the Future. You ain't getting a wrench, Mike. Forget it. Sorry.
I like
Muffin is the only Canadian that will have a wrench on my side chat. That's it. I'm being mean. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Luck? Luck is not hitting on anybody.
although Disney now owns the rights to all like the Marvel movies and like
Uh,
and all these other movies. So do not be surprised. And you're gonna laugh when I say this, but do not be surprised when Luke Skywalker shows up in a friggin' Avengers movie.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Don't be surprised.
I just said I wouldn't be surprised.
When Luke throws his lightsaber to Captain America.
Or Thor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Goofy comes in with a gun.
Oh no.
And then the thing is, why is there like such a lack of like new franchises? Like all these franchises have been around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And they just keep retreading them. At least for me growing up, you know, it was like, oh yeah, the Predator movies and the Terminator and all these science fiction movies. They're still out there, and there's not really new ones that really catch a lot of. What was that? Well, I guess what was the biggest one that caught on? Like that Maze Runner. Nobody really gave a shit about that.
No.
Hunger Games was successful. I'm trying to think of other new franchises that they really tried to get going that they really never tried, that they just never really got off the ground. And they're trying all these units because they all want to do what Marvel's doing now. They want to do these big, like, we got movies way off in the future. They
need to reboot that idea Back to the Future. No more rebooting Back to the Future. Let's stop rebooting all the good movies. Can we do that? Can
why
we
don't
stop?
they reboot garbage? Why not
Okay.
reboot bad movies and try to
I
get
agree.
them right?
I agree.
Because it's the name recognition. Because they think, okay, with the name recognition, like that stupid science fiction movie, what was it with again, celebrity names. You're gonna Rihanna. She was in that movie Battleship,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, okay, you didn't have to call the movie Battleship.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they had that obscure reference at some point of the movie how they were tracking people on water, and it was kind of like the game.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like you didn't have to do that.
Right.
You didn't have to name it that. You could have made it its own thing about an alien invasion. But the minute you're trying to tie a name to it, it's kind of like putting like a albatross around its neck now. Because
Exactly. Listen, I don't have anything against trying to take something that was really something that was original and nostalgic for us all when we were growing up. Maybe they just stopped, they plateaued somewhere like at the end of the 90s. They're like, "Fuck, we have no more ideas. Let's go back in time and just reboot everything." I mean,
I saw somebody
seriously.
someone just said Battleship was hot garbage. It was hot garbage. It was hot garbage.
Mike. Oh God, Gypsy, don't say that.
Titanic Part 2. It
I was
rises.
so I'm seeing Captain Marvel in a few weeks. I can't wait. Oh God, I can't with these superhero movies. I just can't.
They were going to make a sequel to E.T.
No,
Yeah, they
no.
were going. There's I was looking for stuff to stream about, and it was about sequels that they wanted to make because they're like, we can make some money. It's like,
Hmm.
what am I going to do with E.T.? And I guess the plot of E.T. 2 Electric Boogaloo was these evil aliens were going to come down, and like E.T. was somehow going to intervene or some shit. I don't know.
And they were going to bring back an old ass Henry Thomas to do what? To avenge him?
I don't know. I'm waiting for.
Oh
I
God,
mean,
Gremlins 3.
was there a Gremlins 3?
No, it's happening apparently.
It
See, I
is.
and this bothers me because this is what I'm going to have to deal with in upcoming cons because all these fucking people are going to look to promote this shit. you know.
Alf, the motion picture. Fuck.
I
Hey,
told
Willie.
you. I told you your buddy is coming to Atlantic City. I can't. I was hysterical when I saw that.
Here's my body.
Brent Spiner, man.
No, if you mention Gail to him, he'll just like
I
walk.
told you he walked right by me. I'm like, you're old looking, dude. I like horror movies. I'm a big horror movie fan. I am. That's me. I like all this other stuff too, but
Horror movies are good. Like that Nun movie was all right,
it wasn't it? It
but
wasn't. It wasn't bad.
I'm gonna try to squeeze more nickels out of that. You
But
know?
see, I like that whole Conjuring. What do you call it? Trilogy, whatever it was.
Yeah, there's some good. It's like they're afraid to take risks, and also now these movies are international. You know, these money. Tom Cruise probably makes more money overseas off these movies than he does domestically.
Don't say Tom Cruise. Josh will show up.
But he does. The Mission Impossible movies, I haven't seen a one of them because it doesn't interest me, but he's making money overseas with that. A lot of money overseas. So people
Mm.
go, well, the movie didn't do really well. Well, yeah, how well did it do in China? You know, it's a worldwide thing now.
Listen, he could be like David Hasselhoff. He could be reinvented.
Oh, David Hasselhoff. My favorite moment of David Hasselhoff was when they were tearing down the Berlin Wall, and he was wearing that jacket with Christmas lights on it, singing "Freedom."
No, the wall. Oh my God, that was so bad. And then like years later, you see him slumped down in the middle of a hotel hallway, like drunk.
Uh, I'm like, is this a new Arby's ad? I don't know. Instead of having like, what's her face on a car, washing a car, eating a hamburger, now they got David Hasselhoff's ad.
I know, Mike. I agree. Even though I saw them all, I did see them all because I'm that kind of an idiot, but I saw them all. I like the paranormal movies, the paranormal activity. But again, after three, yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
I've got one title that I think describes the balls of Hollywood, the Blair Witch Project 2.
Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I was just gonna fucking say it. And I was like, you know what they really need to redo? The Blair Witch Project.
Yeah. But now they got to subtitle everything too. It's going to be like the Blair Witch Project Genesis Rising or shit like that. You know, they're gonna add some tagline on.
Heather's legend.
Yeah,
No,
the Legend of Curly's Gold or some shit.
true story, y'all. True story about the Blair Witch Project. All right, so we know that it came out in the early '90s, right? Back then, I was working at a bookstore. I was working at Borders Bookstore, and the part of New York that I was working in, a few of these actors lived in the area. Now, if you saw the movie and you believe that shit, you're like, wait a minute, I thought they died. Legit, one day I'm working and I see two of them online in the cafe section of my place of work, and I was hysterical. I was like, wait a minute, didn't they fucking get lost? Why are they here ordering lattes? What is going on?
Somebody call the cops. I found them.
Blair Witch was so bad.
Well,
Good concept, but just badly executed.
They were doing press before the movie came out, like going like, yeah, this is real found footage. Like they were setting it up, and this is the internet when it took like the old dial up.
Yeah, it did, but and then they made the second one, which was so fucking awful. Had absolutely nothing to do with the first one.
That's the thing. That's where they get greedy, and it's like, what are you doing? I mean, you could
Blair Witch Witch's Way.
And then you get backlash for that. Like, I didn't see like a lot of people. Plus, now you get a lot of movies I think get tanked by social media before they even come out.
Oh yeah,
like there are these huge things like everybody go on Rotten Tomatoes and go no.
Like that stops anybody.
Like, have you seen the movie? No, but it's gonna suck. Okay.
Okay.
Fucking unreal. People just love to bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about. Isn't that what we do anyway?
Yeah. That's what I do all
the time. Isn't that what we do
time.
anyway? We all bitch.
Morning, noon, to night.
Yeah, but that's your bread and butter, man. Without it.
Yeah, I do my best bitching before I have my cup of coffee.
Okay, so I want to go to the portion of the hashtag, the blame Choly thing. And I'm surprised that Celeste isn't here. She should be here for this because this is partly her idea too. So I was kind of going over with my wonderful imaginative brain, seeing as we're using the blame Choly hashtag, that I was going to make a contest of the best paragraph, like little short story of what we're blaming me for and why. And you can submit it, and we're going to have another hangout where I read the best one or the funniest one, the most creative one. And that whoever does the most creative, blaming me for whatever it is, they win a prize.
You got any front runners in the back of your mind? Like, I know you don't want to give away any.
No, I think they're all very creatively funny. I think they'll all find a way to screw with me. So you know what? I'm giving them carte blanche, just for the greater good of the community. I'm giving back. I'm saying it's okay. Make fun of me for like one day.
One day. That's it. That's it. 24 hours.
One day. So I'm completely serious about this. It's going to go on for, I'll give it like, oh God, look, is like, really?
Can it be like anything though? Can it be like Nazi Germany? Like, what are we blaming you for?
Okay, the rules are you have to write at least a good enough paragraph, a couple of paragraphs of why I'm being blamed for something. Now, it could be community related, it could be world related, it could be whatever sucks related, whatever it is, but give it a good concept of why I'm the person to blame for that, like why it all went bad.
I'm still going Obama. I'm still going every time something goes wrong, I just go, thanks, Obama.
And this is for this community, this, on my Hangouts. I'm not putting this on my YouTube channel. God help me. Keep it to yourselves. I want you guys to write. I don't know, Tanya, help me out here. How many words? How many words do you think we should use? And you can enter once, just one of each of you. I mean, it doesn't matter how many of you enter. Just one entry though per person. not like 10 different entries of why you're blaming me.
No stuff in the ballot boxes.
Okay, I'm going to go 200 words. I'm going to go 200 words explaining why you're blaming me.
There any
No, Mike, keep it to yourself.
is there any give or take with the amount of words? Like, can you go like under 20, over 20? Is there like a margin?
There, if you want to go over, you can go over. Aw, Muffin. You can make up something. You can make up fun. You could do funny. You don't have to do insulting. You don't have to do like, Kali is like responsible for, just diabetes. I mean, yes, like be creative. Even if you want to like relate me in some other way, like you can blame me for other people and go from there. Are we catching my drift? You can do that. Why am I helping y'all?
Yeah. Sky's the limit.
So let's say I'm going to give it a week. And on next Friday's hangout, my hangout,
All right.
I read the winner.
I'm gonna start off by saying I blame you that I have to take a break and go to the bathroom.
Okay. What do we think? Is a week long enough, or do we need longer? And y'all can tweet this. Y'all can share it. Mike, that's a great title. Go with it. Work with it. And you can submit it. I will let you guys submit it to me via my email. I'll put my Gmail out there. Aw, Muffin, I love you. You're so sweet. Don't make me cry. I'm too emotional. Don't make me cry. Oh my God. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to put where you can send the entries. Hang on. Let me make sure that I put out the right one. I don't want y'all to be like, she sent it to the wrong email address. Nah. Nah. All right. That's good. Okay. This is the email address you can send your entries to. Mike, if I get a nude of you, man, I'm reporting you. Just saying. She is sweet, Andrea. I adore her. She's one of my favorites. Okay, a week is good. So by next Friday, we're going to have another hangout, and I'm going to read the winner. And stuff. I think it's fun. I think it's a simple concept. Y'all make it difficult, but AJ should get involved too. AJ's funny. I will share them. I will publicly. I'll make memes out of them. Oh, Mike, grow up. No, this is like, I got to do work and stuff. No, whatever. Then you don't get a chance to win anything, and you're just whatever. You suck. How's that? Nobody wants to do real work around here. They just want me to hand things to them.
I saw somebody mention nudes. Tanya mentioned nudes.
No, Mike did. He said, what if I send you nudes? And Tanya's like,
Gail's nudes.
She's like, we will share them. We'll share them.
Go look for Gail's nudes.
Oh, God, help me know. Oh, God, help me know.
She's learning Hebrew now.
Is she really?
Yeah, she says that Steven Spielberg is directing the movie based on her book, Silver Skies.
Oh, jeez. So share it on Twitter, Tanya, if you want to put like the explanation of how and why and all that stuff. I think it's a fun thing. It's a fun concept. It doesn't have to be mean. Y'all don't have to be mean. You can be cool.
Extra points if you are mean, though.
You know what? Bite me. I know you could sit there and probably write like a fucking, anthology.
Oh, yeah, the War and Peace of blaming Choly. Yeah.
The War and Peace of blaming God. Well, if you really want to go there.
Who is Gail? Oh, boy.
Oh, Justin, can you show anything on your end?
I don't know. Let me see. I got a control room here.
Mm-hmm.
On a moderated video call. The video call is running on yeah, blah, 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 whatever. I don't even know what that means.
Whatever, whatever luck, whatever you want to do. Mike.
Oh, I can screen share. I can screen share.
Cool. Do that. Show these people who Gail is.
Okay, give me a minute. Oh, this is no. I want to go. How bad should I go though?
Bad.
Okay.
Bad. Gail is Oprah's best friend, not that Gail, you tweep. No. Not the nude Gail, Luck says.
No. You want the nude Gail. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want my channel struck.
Hey, it's up on YouTube, so.
I know. I still don't want it. You know, I'll get a copyright strike because she'll be pissed off that it's on a female's channel. She'll think I'm like Laurie McBride or something. Oh God. Oh God.
All right. Just let me know if you can get any audio.
Okay. It's very low.
It's very low. Okay.
Very low.
Let me see.
But that's her.
On my headphones. Hold on. Let me do my mixer here. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Adjust bandwidth usage. Settings. Voice. It's the first time I'm using this, so let's.
That's okay.
Cancel. Okay. Screen share. Whoops.
This is, if you think we have crazies over on this end.
Oh, I just shared. Oh, okay. I got it now, I think. You
want to set up who Gail is, Justin, because they're asking.
Okay, Gail believes that she is married to Matthew McConaughey, Vladimir Putin, Brent Spiner, Hugh Jackman, and they all live in a spaceship orbiting the Earth called the Church of Gail. And she has some pretty wacky adventures. Like, as you can see, I don't know if you can see the title of this, but I don't know why this is so low.
She creeps us all out.
Still low?
Oh, yeah, definite low.
Too low. Well, that sucks because this would really be a fucking corker. Let me see. I got one more thing here. Add apps. This is control room. Open image in new tab. Save. Google Now. Q&A. That's weird. The volume's not. I got the volume jack. Oh, wait a minute. Audio. That's all the way up.
Mike's like, she keeps looking at me. Shut it down until it works.
Default speakers. Okay. Wait a minute. I think that's maybe why I didn't have it set for.
She's staring at me.
I'm running everything through my mixer right now. So
they're freaked out. They're so freaked out.
Was that any better?
No.
Okay. How about for the benefit of that? Like, are you hearing nothing, or it just sounds like really, really quiet?
It sounds really, really, really quiet. Choly's to blame for my Gail PTSD. They haven't even seen her. I mean, not seen. They're seeing her. They haven't even heard her.
I think I know why. Hold on.
Right now? I can hear you. Yeah. Sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher. Oh no!
Were being attacked. There was a very serious malware in the computer system at Church of Gail, and it caused all the men at Church of Gail to cause them to have all sorts of penis afflictions. It was very painful, and let me just. They spent. The ordeal with the penises lasted for at least a good week in that June. So like from June 21st to June 28th, they were just having this ordeal with penises because of Jesuit trigger programming on the Gail computers. They spent a lot of time in sick bay. Matthew practically had a vagina at that point. And what happened was Vladimir Putin, they found out that he ended up, his bladder exploded. They had to put him in stasis where they froze him, and all sorts of things happened to him. He had heart attacks, and right in the middle of an operation to fix him for a heart attack, he woke up, and then he judo chopped the doctor. He felt bad about that, but this is like gut reflex with Vladimir, and he I don't know how she could be so different. Their penises would be attacked, and that's why I didn't hear from them. And basically, that's a summation of what happened. I think I've covered the most important things. My sister had nothing to do with it. In fact, she grew a penis. Basically, that's a summation and safely in Yale prison of the entire time. She grew a penis. So once they fixed the malware, she lost her penis. So while she had a penis, she raped a couple of the women in the Church of Yale prison. That she had a penis with semen. And
oh my God!
before they could stop her, she did manage to. My sister. I don't know how she could be so different from me. I don't understand it. Anyways, this is what has been happening, folks. I think I covered the main stuff. Malware. When even a system restore failed to fix the problem, we were at a devastating and frustrating about my message that he wanted to ask me about in private. Inflamed, with angst in his voice, he whispered to me, Brent, about my message that he wanted to ask me about in private. We were sitting together on the couch, huddled close, trying not to let anyone in on our discussion. All of a sudden, Matthew's face grew red with discomfort. He reached down into his pants as if something had happened. His hand paused around his genital area with I think I need your help with something more urgent than the sermon right now. His eyes looked anxious. He quickly unzipped, stood up in front of me, and pulled down his pants. As Matthew's medical doctor, as well as one of his best friends, I knew the dimensions of his penis like the back of my own hand. Not only was his penis painfully inflamed, red and angry looking, it was an entire quarter-inch smaller than I remembered at his last checkup. This alarmed me. I removed my handheld medical scanner from my pocket and scanned his genitals. Necrotizing fasciitis, flesh-eating bacteria, Matthew. It's advanced. It's already starting to devour your penis. If it progresses any further, you're not going to have a penis. When did these symptoms start? Just now. It's so painful I can scream. I don't want to alarm anyone. As I stared in horror, Matthew's penis was growing smaller and smaller. His eyes were up with pain, and I could see him holding back tears in terror at losing what little left he had of his penis. At the other side of the room, I noticed Terrance was Skyping with you on his laptop. I don't know how it came over me, but with every message that I heard him send, I noticed Matthew losing another margin of his length. In an instant, my intuition flooded over me, and I stood up and shouted, Terrance, stop sending messages. This is an emergency. Hold on. I just got to tell Gail where I'm heading off to. You don't understand, I yelled as Terrance continued to send more messages. Terrance, Matthew moaned, sweat running down his face. Please stop. I can't take it. The messages continued to send. With a yell, my knees buckled as I felt my penis fracture in what turned out to be 16.5 places. Terrance, I shouted. All the men at Church of Gale to cause them to have all sorts of penis afflictions. I knew the dimensions of his penis like the painful I can scream. I don't want to alarm anyone. As I stared in horror, Matthew's penis was growing smaller and smaller. His eyes welled up with pain, and I could see him holding back tears in terror at losing what little left he had of his penis. Stop sending messages. This is an emergency. I'm coming. Hold on. Messages continued to send. The yell, my knees buckled as I felt my penis fracture in what turned out to be 16.5 places.
It's on YouTube, Tanya. She's all over YouTube. She has a Twitter account too.
Terrance, I shouted, my groin throbbing. Oh my goodness, Terrance suddenly exclaimed, lurching over and grabbing the middle of his head. I saw his face fill with fright as he unzipped and looked at his penis. Brent, you've got to come help me. What's wrong, Terrance? My penis be white. I got a white man's penis. It's even circumcised. No sooner had Terrance spoke, other voices around the room began erupting in fright as men all over began experiencing bizarre and frightening afflictions to their nether regions. Everyone calm down, I declared firmly, swallowing my own pain to take control. Men, please get to sick bay. Terrance, unplug the computer now. But Gail, no, trust me, this is for our own safety. An emergency roundup brought all the male. The lines wrapped around the entire medical floor. I must have worked a 24-hour shift that day, taking diagnostic inspections of the genitals of every single man on board. Some had been afflicted with strange diseases. Others were malformed and bent. The men on the marriage list suffered the worst. My own penis had 16.5 fractures, so mutilated it looked like an accordion. McConaughey had a flesh-eating bacterial infection of his penis, causing it to continually shrink as it became eaten away. His penis became circumcised. Gerard Butler developed late-stage penis cancer, turning his whole penis into a deadly tumor. Keanu Reeves' penis had grown long and bent that it burrowed its way into his own anus. Hugh Jackman was hesitant about pulling down his pants, and when I asked what was wrong, Gerard whispered to me that it was his trouser snake. I assumed because of Gerard's heritage, he was from Scotland, he was merely using that as a euphemism. But when Hugh finally gave in and dropped his pants, everyone in the infirmary turned and gasped in shock as his penis had in fact transformed into a live snake. To be perfectly specific, it was a spitting cobra. The skin of its neck flared open, its jaws parted, and I heard Matthew let out a high-pitched squeal as he received a shot of venom right in his eye. I hurriedly threw a bag over the snake and told Hugh to pinch behind the head to keep it from biting anyone. Hugh waddled off with his pants around his ankles, trying his best to smother his snake into submission. The only one I didn't inspect was Vladimir, who insisted everything was fine until 3 days later, he rushed into my office exclaiming he couldn't pee. He said that an erection lasting 24 hours or more was normal for him, and he would normally just think about Sarah Avery whenever he had to urinate. Something was wrong with it when his erection remained. He brought in a bottle of vodka and swung his penis against the glass, shattering the bottle in front of me.
They're dying. They are dying right now.
Still,
this isn't even like the tip of the iceberg.
We can't hear you now.
Hard like Thor hammer, he yelled in anguish. It turned out he had severe priapism, and by the time I injected all of the muscle relaxers I had in my office, his bladder exploded. We had to put him in emergency cryogenic stasis to save his life, while we awaited the staff and resources to perform a cleanup of his internal organs and a bladder transplant. With our computers infected and inflicting more damage and disease to our men's genitals with every outgoing communication we sent, we decided to make an emergency landing in China. With Hu Jintao's help, I knew we could replace our computers quickly and have all our men treated promptly. The onslaught was simply too much for us to handle, and I didn't want to risk losing any of our men. We landed the church and hurried all of the men into Chinese hospitals to begin work on repairing the penises. Everything was going according to plan, and was relieved to finally be able to set my worries aside about the other men, as well as have my own penis taken care of. We agreed to go under anesthesia to have our penises restored. To our horror, when we awoke, our penises had vanished. They'd been amputated, and all that was left on our smooth groins was a crisscross of Band-Aids. I immediately asked the nurse what happened. She explained the male Chinese doctors were so jealous of our penises, they stole them. Shocked, I said, where'd they go? She said, perhaps they'd be putting them on the Chinese black market. Apparently, made from white man's penis is some sort of ancient medicine for virility. I yanked the IVs out of my arms and jumped out of bed, and we went down to hunt those doctors. We didn't have to go very far. We found them in another surgical room in the process of amputating their own penises and replacing them with ours. Stop, I yelled. Those penises don't belong to you. The Chinese doctors laughed. They told us how, when they have our big white penises, they would finally get to feel sex and would be banging all sorts of women. We wouldn't have this. Vladimir charged forth with judo chops to incapacitate the greedy Chinese men. The other men while I pried the surgical tools from their hands and worked on removing our penises from their bodies. Once the penises were ours, they were put under arrest, and I decided to undertake the process of replacing all the men's penises myself. Interestingly, Matthew McConaughey's penis had been fully restored, and the Chinese doctors hadn't stolen his penis at all. I thought maybe they felt bad for him because the bacteria had eaten so much of his penis that it gave him a vagina. They had to perform a sex change operation to fix it, though. It was actually quite fascinating. As you can imagine, I'm quite exhausted from our long ordeal. I'm happy to report that all the men are happy and healthy, and our computers are working just fine. The Church of Gale is safely back in space. And the comfort of my quarters. Sweet dreams tonight, my dear. I adore you. Your husband, Brent Spiner.
That supposedly was Brett that wrote all of that to her. Oh, my Lord. Justin, come back. We can't hear you. They're stunned on the side chat. Absolutely stunned. So you see, whenever you think we have crazy here, we don't. I know. Hey, Val. Can't hear you.
What about now?
Nope. Still can't hear you. Oh, wait.
Was there something there?
A little bit. Just a little bit. Oh my God. Yeah, Justin's been trying to get her on his channel. Could you just imagine that? Okay. I told you guys. See, this is why I keep telling you guys. Do you think it gets bad here? You have no idea. See, we walk among these people on YouTube. These people exist. These people think these things. It took penis to hush Tanya up. That's his channel, you guys, on the screen, if you can see it. If you want to go and subscribe, I actually would suggest that you do, because it's a lot of fun. To the devil. Yeah, in her own mind. Oh God, not Dickadoom. Oh, please, not Dickadoom. She does. And she has a lot more colorful. Oh, she has a coloring book, by the way. Is it a coloring book or is it a storybook? It is the funniest thing. Back in like January of last year, whenever I just was like, I don't know, I spent so much time on Justin's channel and we would watch these people and we would just like rank on them for hours and laugh at for hours. And it's just, it's therapeutic because you really don't realize the amount of crazy that's out there. You think that it's crazy here. You have no idea. Still can't hear you, my friend. Oh my God. I'll let Justin explain it whenever he can get his volume back up. Is it cover to cover? Oh. Nope. Maybe you need to come. I can hear me. Maybe if you come out and come back in. Yeah. All right. See you in a minute. She, believe me, and she's on Twitter, you guys. She's on her Twitter. It's quite fun. Quite fun. Quite fun. Never spoke on a live chat. Well, it's first time for everything. First time for everything. So was that interesting? Did you guys like that? Was that fun? See, I give y'all something to like deter from from the craziness here. Oh my God, Choly's channel. They were talking about penises. What the hell? What did I walk into? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I have a few coming up, actually. A few will be coming up. All right, Tanya. Thanks for being here, my love. Stay away from the Church of Gale. Yeah, I don't, more erotica. Valerie, don't you dare start, girl. I know. Well, see, I'm bringing you from one aspect of the Twilight Zone to a whole other. Come on, it's good for at least a laugh, you know? Good for at least a laugh from all the other nonsense that goes on, right? Oh, God. Luck behave. And Luck low key loves her. He does. He misses her. So how y'all doing? Anybody else doing hangouts right now that I should know about? Because I keep seeing the numbers change. They jump up, they jump down, they do all those weird things. That is the next frontier. Don't ever say that I can't try my best to entertain y'all. Mike, come on now, Mike. That didn't get you going. Like that wasn't somebody you would hit on. Come on, Mike. She would love to add to her long array of husbands. You could be the next. Should we talking about your separated penis or whatever it was? Yeah. Mike, at this point, you want to keep it? Yeah, at this point, you might have to consider your options here because that's out there. Just so you know, that's out there, and she's always looking for another. So you never know. One really weak moment, one lonely night, Mike hits up Gail. Oh, come on. You still don't want to be in my contest, Mike? You could blame me for this. I'm killing Choly. Why did she make me sit through? Y'all wrong. Y'all just wrong. Da 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 da. She could detach your. Oh my God, that's right, Muffin. Good reference, girl. Absolutely great reference. You can walk around singing that song. She could talk about your semen. She could talk about selling it on the black market. Come on, man. Can you just see that? Mike's penis on the black market. Oh no. Oh my God. I aim to please. Mike is sitting there shaking right now. Oh, it's okay. You'll be fine. No nightmares or anything. When she was on, that song was in my mind. I could imagine. Okay. Oh, maybe because oh, is that why? Because maybe when you leave, it's hard to come back in. Maybe I'll just give it to you by link. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I need to do. Ew, no. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. You're in. Still can't hear you. Hang on. Let me put myself on camera so he can see what I'm telling him. No judgments. Mm-mm. Can't hear.
Can't hear nothing, huh?
Oh, wait. It's muffled, though.
How
It's
about that?
muffled.
How about
Yeah,
that?
it's okay. It's a little okay, but it's not as loud as before. Who knows people? Ouch.
All right. Well, I got you there.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. But
I have to get a microphone that's at least that's a
turn up your volume.
jacked.
That's the weirdest thing. It goes in and out.
Yeah, I haven't touched anything. That I think that screen share might have. It's Google Chrome. I'm telling you.
It's like, it, er, er,
Is it
er.
really?
Yeah, except when you put your mouth right on the mic.
So I gotta talk like this?
Probably.
Fuck that. Could be any number of things. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my.
I don't know, whatever you did when you fussed with the sound for Gail, that came in fine, and then all of a sudden we lost you.
How about
It's, I hear me.
how about that? No.
Nope,
How about that?
nope.
This is the same problem. This is why I got rid of Google Hangouts.
You come in and out, and then it goes really low when you are talking.
All right, let me unpin this thing and see if it's just.
The Church of Gail Hackers got him. He's saying, yeah. See, this is what happens when he plays Gale every single time his mic goes out. It happens on his channel all the time. It's so funny. Ew.
All right, how about now? I'm not getting
Yeah,
anything.
still. It's still doing that weird thing.
So weird.
And you can hear me fine, right?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, okay, okay. See, but you come back to talk and then you sound okay, but it's very low.
This damn thing off.
I know, right? Oh,
All right, how's that better?
that's better, yeah.
You know what? It's this damn thing, this damn mic muff,
The mic condom.
the mic condom.
You know what? Maybe from my end, I can turn you up a little bit, like in my control room. Let me see. Hang on, hang on. All right, where are you?
Oh, wait a minute. You know what I'm doing? Maybe I need to get into the Google. No, because it's
Now you're
all.
okay. See, now you're fine.
Now I'm fine. Okay.
You're absolutely fine. Whatever you just did.
I cross my fingers.
Oh, you're good now. Everybody can hear him now.
Yay!
Oh, he's leaving. Goodbye, Luck. Behave yourself.
Night, Luck. Swing by again, man. Miss you.
Now he's good now. He came back. Gail released him.
She did, finally.
She did. They were in shock. Oh, he's calling you Jay Fresh.
No. Oh, God. Not the J Fresh. Not the J Fresh. I'm going to have to get T-shirts made up pretty soon.
You know why that all started is because I called you Jay.
Yeah.
Love of God, I called you Jay, and then they all started making up, Jay Fresh.
I know, like it's some like I'm in the Breaking movie or something with Ozone.
I know.
J Fresh. Whatever.
That's okay. I've been called some wacky things too with my name, so.
He means well.
Mm-hmm.
It's done in love.
It's done in love and admiration.
You'll see.
You'll see.
Bill Cosby, that just broke my heart. I loved Fat Albert. Why you gotta do that shit, Bill Cosby?
Oh, no. No. Don't get that started here.
It's like we're in some alternate reality. Trump is president. Bill Cosby's rapey. It just doesn't seem right.
He's rapey. There's a way to put it. He's just rapey. He's raping everybody. It is sad. For our generation, it's very sad.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see what the hell's going on here. Am I in this? Am I even in the chat? I was able to see things before. This is how quickly I get screwed up with the technology.
Oh, things go south very quickly. Yeah, I know.
I'm not very savvy.
And neither am I. I imagine I don't know how I even pulled these things off half the time.
Oh, okay. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. There's an audio thing.
Oh, yeah.
There's a whole audio thing.
You stream on a nightly and you still haven't figured this out?
I don't deal with this Google Chrome nonsense.
You guys okay? Did you recover? I know it's a lot to take.
Oh, God, there's G-Time Johnny. He didn't go live last night. He was ready to go live.
I told you, he doesn't follow a schedule, even when he puts it out there.
Is everybody aware of G-Time Johnny?
They are not. They are not.
I don't know if I want to go into that because that's going to make my video go out.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I try to screen share another one. That's just, I don't know. Yeah, that's a taste of kind of what we just find. We just find the most ridiculous clips. I have people send me clips through Twitter or Facebook, and I have a couple commentators on with me, and we just kind of goof on stuff, and it's a good time.
Gypsy Einstein has had his tongue in Jay's ear all night.
Yes.
No wonder he's had that smiley face. Oh, show us Johnny. Muffin wants to see Johnny.
I want to see Johnny, huh? All right.
He's breaking the cycle.
I'll do
You should do the video you made.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
It's quick. How do you even lead into Johnny? Who is he? Why is he?
Oh, I could do. Wait a minute. Before I do that, Johnny. I wish I remembered the name of the video that he just did that thing unassisted with fire, fire, fire. But.
You'll be asked, like, what was going on in Choly's hangout tonight? Oh, well, they were talking about weird stuff like penises being separated and, homeless weird guys. And it's like a normal night here.
Yeah, it's my bread and butter.
I mean, if we're not talking about it in this community, we're talking about it somewhere.
He's likable, though, Johnny. I love Johnny.
He's a sweetheart. We actually had a personal conversation with him, too.
Yeah, a couple. We had him on a hangout.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, you and I.
Yeah, that was fun. The only thing is you can't schedule it with Johnny because he doesn't like time. What is that? That's a...
Well, he lives out in the open, literally. Oh, there he is. Oh.
For 8 years of my life, I've jumped rope for you on YouTube, and that you can go back and see. I know that my content is like capturing fire. It is If you can get the gist of G time, you have captured fire, and you will be able to share it with your friends. But when you share it with your friends, just like when we first captured fire,
Your friends disown you.
they'll run away, yelling. Let's see if I can do it with a jump rope. Are you ready? Fire! 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 Oh. But on your deathbed, being a G timer is the best thing you ever did. Because on your deathbed, the only thing that matters is how did you leave this world?
Aw.
Love you.
And he always tells you he loves you. He's the sweetest person, he is.
Is my audio back right now?
Muffled, but yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna play the remix.
Hi, I'm G-Time Johnny, and I'm breaking the cycle, and I'm breaking the cycle, breaking the cycle, and I'm breaking the cycle. Breaking the cycle. Woo! Cycle. Wait, I got you another one. Do your best and then do better. 2 classes of time removes the trash from your mind. Woo, woo, woo. We cannot be what we made up and what we're masturbating. Wait, wrong song. In the cycle. Woo. And I'm breaking the cycle. Fire, fire, fire. Cycle. Woo. Do your best and then do better. Cycle. You got no time. Move fast from your mind. Fire, fire, fire. And I'm with you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's hello, am I back? Am I talking loud enough?
Yes, you're back. You're back. You're back.
All right.
Oh, I die every time. He's one of my favorite people on your channel.
Oh, he's great. I love Johnny.
Everybody loves Johnny.
He's onto something, but like he makes like a lot of sense. He makes so much, like he starts off and makes a lot of sense, and then all of a sudden it just devolves into like
Mike is jealous. He is jealous, Muffin. We love him.
Okay.
I wish Johnny could be here because Johnny's so sweet, though. He is. He talks gibberish, but he's such a doll.
He never made it out of the 60s.
That's true. That's true. But he has love for everybody. He's so accepting.
He just hangs out in the woods with his dogs and his animals, and he's just like, maybe he's on to something, man.
I love it. I wonder if anyone hears fire, runs to help, and makes a friend.
I was worried about Johnny because he's out in California when all those fires were happening, and then he wasn't uploading videos. But he's on Facebook, and he was supposed to go live last night, but he never went live. So I was like, damn it. I was ready for the triumphant return.
He's not on. Well, he may be, but I don't care. He may be having the peyote or whatever it is out there. But
no, didn't he say when we were talking to him that he was like had to go roll a joint or something?
Yeah. Because Mike's like he's not on to something. He's on something.
And I think they play into it a little bit too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's okay. It's okay because you know what? Sometimes that kind of crazy sometimes makes the most sense. Honestly.
Oh, big time. Big time. I think people overcomplicate things a lot. And I think that's just part of us being human beings. We just have to want to like overcomplicate everything.
Exactly. Instead of like trying to figure out why people do shit, like just make your own kind of world, make your own kind of uh just perception of things and go with it. If you can adapt to that and just black out all the other bullshit, why not?
Yeah.
Or boxed wine. I love muffin.
Boxed wine, yes.
Oh yeah. Talking about breaking the cycle.
Well, yeah, I every once in a while I got to do a music remix of some of these people.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Casey. You gotta
Yeah.
show them Casey.
All right, now don't get turned. Good. Casey is kind of like
he's a little hard to take.
He's a little bit of a douchebag, but
you dig specialty. Mike, man, you got a lot to say. I'm breaking the cycle, not talking about that.
Okay, it was all flashy. Let's see. Get my mic turned off. Aha.
I feel like the shield. I feel like the shield's gonna come in. Oh god.
Hi there. No. Might as well blow up. 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 In hell. Might as well blow up. In hell. Might as well blow up. Might as well blow up. You might as well blow up. You might as well blow up. You might as well blow up. So bizarre.
No.
I mean, looks like a serial killer or some shit.
I think they got scared.
Here's the problem.
Strut that ass. Strut that ass. Strut. That's what trigger programming. Strut that ass.
Hey there.
Know what you're doing. Know what you're doing.
Strut that ass. That's what trigger programming.
Hey there.
Strut that ass. Strut that ass. Strut that ass. Strut that ass. Trigger programming.
Hey there.
Get fired up when I think about
Strut that ass. Strut that ass.
Hey there.
Strut that ass.
sorry.
Jesuit trigger programming. Strut that ass. That ass.
Oh no.
What's that?
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was scary.
Yeah, that's what I do at my Well spent.
Like I said, whenever you think this crazy, there's more out there.
Somebody was on screen like, wow, this is really the bowels of the
You're muffled again.
We're doing so well.
No, you're good now.
All right. I think it's time for a new microphone, probably.
You think?
I know. This is...
Men who take facial hair tips from the Amish concern me deeply.
That's very true. He's like part of the Amish mafia or something. I don't understand what's going on with him.
And there's no real explanation for any of these people. Okay, Gypsy, thanks for coming by. Strut that ass. Strut that ass. Oh, still muffled, Muffin says.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Okay. No more echo, huh? Oh, hold on.
Echo, echo, echo.
That's so weird.
I know.
It's really weird.
That's better.
I was having some troubles with it last night, so it must really be time for a new microphone. But this one's gonna last me at least another week.
Till that YouTube check comes in.
It is. Hopefully, finally, I should get my first monetization on the 1st, I guess, is when they kick it out. So
right.
I'll take it.
I hear you. YouTube and their monetization, nonsensical crap. What's so funny? Justin called Radio Shack for tech support. You're funny, Mike.
Old enough to remember Radio Shack.
Right.
Give me a Tandy computer.
Where you could like build computers with like 75,000 different parts.
Oh my God. I'm working on a new computer now because this one is like I got 3 screens running and it's just I don't have enough memory on it, so I have to put something a little better. So that's what that first monetization is going to go for, a brand new computer.
Right. Very cool.
Ride this thing as far as it can go.
Are y'all stuck in Felicia's closet? Like, why are you so quiet?
Well, we did just play.
We blew them away.
Yeah.
It's been a very awkward night for them. This is nothing like they've ever seen before. They're used to the stuff that goes on here. This is completely different territory. But it's good. Listen, guys, it's good to be exposed to new things, you know? There's other realms of the internet you have yet to see. Can't just talk about the same people all the time.
Or unfortunate enough to unsee.
That's true. You'll never unsee Gail. That's never going to happen.
She does sell nudes.
Yeah. In case, Mike, come on now. Mike, you're single.
For $50 a month, she'll send you 2 nudes.
And who knows what kind of poses and...
No, because when I first saw the internet, I was like, oh, this is just a bunch of madness. Great.
It is.
Let me have some fun with this.
It's a good way to go. You can't take this stuff seriously because most of the time you'll just freak out.
Oh, you really can't. You really.
Oh, Muffin. See, Muffin's a good candidate for your channel because she's like, nah, I seek out the crazy nightly. I've seen strut that ass before.
Oh, one of those auditors, that guy in Rhode Island who's the auditor, he commented on my channel. Ooh.
He did?
Oh, he's trying to be a prick. Whoa. 400 views in 4 months. Great job. Yeah, for me, that's a fantastic job.
Whatever, Chucklefuck. Tell him he's a nightly joke.
At least I have my dignity. No, I'm not. See, that's the thing. I'm not gonna give him that.
Good.
I'll just tell him like the McRib is back for a limited time.
The McRib is back. See, that's the whole point of these trolls. They try to get, like, you know, yeah, but meantime, dude, you decided to stop by and watch it. So you just gave a view, and you also gave retention time. So then how much of a loser could you be if obviously you're doing something to drag people over to watch?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously feel compelled enough to like, oh, I'm going to leave a comment. It's like,
I know.
If there's something I don't like, I would never take the time just to go, this video is garbage.
No, people are very angsty about what they don't want to, what they get upset about.
But everyone feels like their opinion is like, you know, like, oh, my opinion is the one that matters. No, it isn't. Everyone else's, man. Oh, well.
Hey, Justin, can you redeem us in our we want to feel better about 9 Inch Nails again because it's kind of been ruined for us.
So
it's been ruined for us. What is that blinky 1960s space computer drama going on beside Mrs. Bamboo? Oh, you got to explain your little lighting situation.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I can take the camera out.
Oh, look, a tour. A tour. Oh, that's my buddy back there. Hi, Cosmic.
How you doing?
Your blinky thing, your light thing. That's what it is. You're at a bad angle. There you go. Ah! Oont, 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 oont.
You guys can get a good enough shot. Those are just some books back there.
Yeah, it was the lights that she was referring to.
Lots of lights. I hide behind my lights. That's what you've accused me of. And I do, because I hate being on camera. So I could just add as many distractions behind me as possible.
Oh my God, are your sound bites? The sound bites are hysterical. I wish I could have sound bites during during the time I'm on.
Oh, when I do the like the Arnold Schwarzenegger soundboards,
Mm-hmm.
I start watching the video, all of a sudden Arnold Schwarzenegger will be like, "Shut the hell up! Shut the hell up!" Shut the hell up. Or when I kick a troll out of the room, I'll play like the
My favorite are the Al Pacino ones.
Oh, Al Pacino, he's so good.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a
What is with Mike? Why are you so far up her ass, man? No, I don't want to. I would never do it, and it ain't worth it for me. Dude, you're like low-key obsessed with her.
The square with the lights.
The square with the lights.
Actually a speaker, like if you hook up an MP3 player, it'll dance around to like all the to the music and stuff, but it's got a couple of that I'm happy with that. It's good enough. I found that at like a dollar store for like $10. I was like, good enough.
Nice.
That's what I do. I'll go to dollar stores and they have like those real small, cheap electronics corner, and I'll be like, okay, that'll work.
Don't you mean thrift stores? Because if you went to dollar stores, that'd be $1.
Oh, yeah, a bunch of liars they are, right? You walk in there, ain't nothing for $1. How can you buy for $1? I mean, even candy bars are getting up there, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you'd be surprised.
We had a penny candy store. I remember that. I'm old enough to remember that.
Oh my God. Let's make everybody feel old.
It costs more money to make a penny than a penny is worth, yet we still make them because people are so attached to the penny. They're like, oh, no, don't get rid of the penny.
Because kids still save those things.
Find a penny, pick it up on the day you have good luck.
If we didn't have pennies, we couldn't buy thoughts. Okay, I tried.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was always going to hit it out of the park here, people.
So I mean, I just have fun doing that. If I had to like some of the stuff, like if I had to like sometimes like the subjects on your channel, I don't know how I give you credit for being able to navigate that because
what do you mean?
Well, just some of the people that, like you say, people just coming in pretending they have cancer and shit, and it's just like, oh my God.
It's unfortunately something we've adapted to around here. You kind of just take it in, and then you kind of just, I don't know. Like for me, I try to look at it from the perspective of like psychologically and try to, I don't know, like for me it's intriguing, maybe because like human nature intrigues me, but other than that, like the personal side of it, I find an abomination. I'm like, this stuff doesn't need to be out there. This is not necessary.
I think maybe like your YouTube channel should be counted as college credit. Like anybody who like watches enough and discusses enough about the absurdity that people kind of like are putting up with, it should at least be like 3 college credits if you watch like about like 5.
I'm surprised YouTube isn't like a college course yet. I'm really surprised.
Well, there's enough YouTube lawyers out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, or quote unquote lawyers,
I mean, there's kingmakers and shit. I'm surprised there aren't YouTube, classes or something. Uh,
And the thing is with YouTube is there's nobody has like an equal amount. Like nobody can match YouTube.
mm-hmm.
Other platforms are trying, but they're not.
Yeah,
You
they're nothing. They're not a quarter next to it.
nothing.
Seriously, there's kingmakers. I wonder if that was a chorus. Is there a kingmakers chorus? Like, apparently people can make kings.
I guess you got to hook up the right peel.
Uh,
How do I know? Hold on, I'll be right back again.
okay. You see, Mike, this is your fault. This is your influence. I was not trying to be, whatever. Damn little tiny bottle of wine. Is there something else going on? Just curious and stuff. I don't care. I'm enjoying myself, so y'all can either have fun too, or you can go venture into other people's dramas, whatever, whatever, whatever. It's all up to you. Yeah, that's true. We are. We are. And then there's good crazy and bad crazy. Oh, I don't know, Muffin. Come on now. How many flippin' hangouts, periscopes have there been going on like in the last 48 hours? People's whatever, I don't know. Is anybody lost in the woods or I don't know. Nobody likes to come to the light. Everybody wants to go to the dark side.
All I do is drink water. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Muffin. I'm not getting into that mess either. I mean, I was there for some of it. I was a witness to some of it, but I just, like I said in the beginning, no, 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 no,
What
no.
mess is that?
That mess I was telling you about earlier, but the ongoing thing going on right now where there's, somebody putting out everybody, somebody's putting out somebody's, mental stuff out there, and I don't know, it's not cool.
Isn't
I don't
there
know.
isn't there legal recourse to that? Or
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. There's always reasons for people. They want to prove things because they want to make a point, because they want to make sure that people understand. You guys don't understand. I'm sure that you can make people understand without going to those extremes. That's my whole issue about what happens here. It's like we get it, but there was so much else connected to that and so many more questions. Like if you followed this place from the very beginning, you'd be pissed about the amount of time spent on all the finger pointing and all the, it could have been this person, it could have been that person, all the diversions and all the holy shit. And then it comes down to this big thing where, oh, well, it's been going on for all these years, and now I'm gonna put it all out there, and the proof is out there, and you do what you want with it. It's like, but dude, man, it's a mess. It really is. And the best way to just to stay out of it. Like I have my opinion. I'm basically at the point of I feel bad for the people involved, but at the same time, I think it's an abomination of how human beings act sometimes. I'm like, are you really? It's not necessary. It's
and
not.
then also you're kind of like you're almost at a disadvantage whichever way you handle it. Like if you
Exactly. No.
if yeah, like if you try to be reasonable with the person, that's just going to be like hitting a wall. And then if you try to just ignore them, then that's just going to like put a hair across their ass even quicker.
Listen, to listen to both sides of any situation is only the fair thing to do. You can't just make an opinion based upon one side. Even though if you don't like a person on the other side, the fair thing to do is to listen to both sides. But in this particular case, the outcome and the things that are being talked about are so upsetting and tragic and can be misconstrued. And if people are not educated enough to understand, and I don't mean educated intelligence wise, I mean, if you're not understanding what the implications are of this, of what this person allegedly has, it's dangerous. You can't just throw shit out there like and expect people to be like, "Oh, thanks for the information." You know, because it's hard. It's hard for a person that has it to walk around already with stigmas that are already attached to them and to now deal with now this extra stuff because somebody decided they don't want to be friends anymore and they just want no part of them to put all of their bullshit out there. It's just I'm sorry. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
The only like bad side to that too is you will have people who are probably not that far down the line that do have some legitimate mental issues, to be sure, but they'll play into it. Like all of a sudden that's like oh, sorry, I have this, so no matter what I did, you can't
Listen, between you, me, and
call me on it.
Right. Between you, me, and 7 people, I don't believe anybody. I don't believe anybody is innocent in this. I believe there are a little bit, maybe there's some truths to certain things, but then there are other things that really don't make sense. So for me, I don't believe a lot of it.
Yeah.
I can't, from just history, from listening to, just what I've listened to taking in what I've been taking in. A lot of it is there's a lot of convolution there. You don't understand a lot of it. I don't want to even go down that road, but I'm talking specifically about something that I think is damaging. And that piece of information, that what this person allegedly has, seeing as somebody decided to put it all out there, I find that to be extraordinarily deplorable. That's just my opinion. Take it or leave it. You can tell me I'm wrong, whatever. I just think there were other ways to deal with that wasn't necessary. That's it for me. And yet they can do whatever they want. I'm not judging based upon everything I hear.
Well, it's also when you have no argument left. When you have no argument, then you start posting stuff.
There are other ways to get a person out of your life. If you truthfully don't want them in your life, if they've been this terrible or whatever it is, there are better ways. That's all I'm saying. There are better ways to go.
Why do you think I hardly leave the house?
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Like, no, absolutely there are, but it's the easy way. It's the way with the least effort involved to resolve something is to just burn it down.
Yeah, but you can't go from one extreme to the next. You can't say, "Oh, this person's a good person," and the next minute it's like, "Oh no, they're dangerous. Stay away from them." Can't be responsible for what happens to you if you get involved with them. It's like you're mixing, too many different emotions. I mean, it's one day you're fine, next day you're not. Now it's all out there, all of this like personal stuff, and it's just, I don't know. I couldn't do it.
Well, it goes too far, and again, it's that behind, like something that you'd never say to somebody face to face. That when you're behind your computer and somebody might be a state away, a continent away. It's empowering. You can go do whatever I want. I guess you can flag a channel, or disclosing medical information is not. I would be all over that. That's
like I said, these are just happenings that are related to what this is being allegedly talked about. And like I said, if this is truth, if this is what it is implying, then I find it to be extraordinarily damaging to that individual. And if you are a person who is in the industry now of the medical field, you're supposed to have a quota of sensitivity. That's not the way you carry things out. That is just completely the opposite protocol of somebody who's in the medical field that is supposed to have
Well, that's
You
what makes
know,
it that's what makes it even more than twice as worse.
it's worse. And listening to it sounds like a just a like a oh, I'm not interested in them anymore. I don't want them around me anymore. So, you know, that's it. They have to stop following me around. You know, there are other ways. There are just other ways. You don't have to go that way. I don't think it's cool. I'm sorry I'm saying it and putting it out there, but that's how I feel. I'm not getting involved in the semantics of who said what and who did what. That's none of my fucking business. But I'm just saying the way things are handled, nope, nope. I've had people hurt me over the years, and yeah, I maybe I'll write about it in a journal, maybe I'll talk about it in a video. I am not about to like disclose all of these personal, you know, whatever's out there. I'm just not going to do it. And I've had many people fuck me over. So that's it.
Yeah, it's oh my god. I mean, there's and the way too. I mean people. I mean, because you get into communicating with people, you know, with the best intentions. You go, all right, well, this person seems like a decent person. Cool, I can have a
Yes. And how
conversation.
about if this person, it brought, okay, let's just call it what it is. If this person was in other communities causing all of this chaos, and you know that, and apparently they followed you here, but you were advocating for that person. You were telling everybody they were your friend and they were great, and you know, don't do anything. I'm protective of them, and I'm always going to be protective of them. And all of a sudden now,
Yeah, they
all this
flip
comes
it.
out. Yeah, now you're supposed to stay away like it's the plague. It doesn't make you look any better either. That's that's how I feel.
It just goes to show, like, we'll watch like road rage videos sometimes, you know, and
Hmm.
it's like these people run up on other people in cars. You don't know who's in that car.
No.
You have no idea who's in that car or
Nope.
what may happen. But people, you know, they're I'm gonna, and it's like, well, reality is gonna get real quick if you pick the wrong person. So
No, and the other thing is it's putting it into a community. It's putting it into a fucking community of a lot of people that have heard different things, that have been in and out, have been either involved or drug into it, and are either casualties of it, or now they're just getting hit over the head with this information that now they're like, oh, I'm out. And it sucks. It sucks for everybody involved. That's all I'm gonna say.
and once that's out, it's hard to
Yeah.
get back. You know, it's
It
like
is because you can't erase that now. That's out there. That's internet's forever.
that's
That's
why
out there.
I was so glad I was not growing up when the internet was around.
Oh, you and me both. Forget it.
I
Forget it.
forget it. That it would have been too crazy.
Listen, with the little bit that I've dealt with, okay, and this is only a few years ago. I mean, I had my bouts here and there. With the little bit I dealt with, that was enough for me to take many steps back when I needed to. And in my own personal life, when I needed to, when it was like, okay, you know what? I can't do anything that's going to make me feel good on the internet right now. So I need to stay the fuck away from it. Because when I start to feel my blood pressure rise or I start to get angry and it's starting to take me over, that's the time to fucking walk away.
Yeah, it's not like that's not the intent of why you got into it.
Yeah. And it's not even because you're like an angry person, it's because all of this stuff that is really not necessary that you let get to you or it just grows into this whole other, you know, thing. It takes away from the stuff that you're trying to do. It takes away from the person you're trying to be. And when that happens, that's time to
Yeah.
fucking move away from it. At least take a break from it, you know?
But some people don't. I think a lot of people, they don't have a lot of easy options. Like maybe they can't fall back on, you know, well, I've got a family or I've got, you know, I can do other things.
Yeah,
Some
but
people, that's all they got.
no, no, Justin, you're preaching to the choir. I get
No.
that. I get that. I do. Because, but I'm just saying from social media, stay on the internet, sure, but go and take a break from interacting with the stuff that's causing the stress. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I told you, I shut down my channel for 3 weeks. Something I've never done in 8 years I've been here. 8 years and I've never
You
once.
you shut it down, like you
I
deleted
took
it?
it off. Yes, I took it off the internet.
Oh, wow.
8 years worth of my work because I was so flippin' just done.
Oh, wow.
Done. And they know why. And it was like, you know what? But for me, it was also a mixture of other things in my personal life going on. And And I just felt like I wasn't the best I could be. So I'm not going to go out there and just churn, content in this manner, because for me, that's not what I'm about. I like to be here and talk to people and joke around and have good conversations and not necessarily hear the bashings 24/7. And not necessarily, I want to get down to the bottom of things, yes. And I want to have resolve.
I think some of it is a lot of people see other people having like a little community, and either they don't feel like they're as involved as they should be, or
well, yeah,
there's so many factors. It's like a combination to a safe, like what triggers each person to decide, well, I'm going to be a complete douchebag now.
Yeah.
All right,
and there's so many floating opinions about what their intentions are. And it's like, you know what? Great.
Oh, yeah.
I went to the point where I was like, I'm done explaining myself. Why am I explaining myself to people that, some people that are not worth it? And at the end of the day, when I shut it down, they're not going to care what I do with my life. So why am I worrying about it?
Because it's because it's like your project. It's like your channel is kind of like your.
But I'm saying to the good people are not able to get the good of me because I'm dealing with bullshit. That's what I'm saying. It's like these people that support me, that come here, that have fun with me, they don't understand. It's like, but at the same time, if they hear there's a shift in things, or there's like an obvious like cloud hanging over, I can't function that way. Yeah. I have to resolve things. That's me. You've known that. You've known that from me for years.
Some people operate on chaos, though.
I know.
If the drama's not happening, then they have to. I need some drama. Quick, somebody get me some drama.
Oh, please, some people base their fucking content on it.
See, I'll like when I watch videos, if people like auditors are putting up dumb shit, yeah, you're the one who put it up on the internet. Of course, I'm going to comment on it. I'm not going to advocate, go hunt this son of a bitch down, or I don't go on their channels. I don't leave comments on people's channels. It is what it is. I find the clip, I stream it, we comment on it, and that's it. That's the end of the stream.
Exactly.
Somebody asked, what's the channel about? I'm like, whatever video is playing at the moment. I don't have, obviously, yeah, it's crazy stuff, but I'll get some other, like, we'll do videos of like heavy machinery or implosions that went wrong, because it's just something visually that's interesting to watch.
Yeah.
So yeah, I try to be the worst thing that I think you could do for a channel is like corner yourself into a topic or a subject. And that's why I try to be like, oh, people like the sovereign citizens were the ones that really got me going, but it's like even they're drying up now. So it's like, okay, you gotta find something.
Well, it's kind of hard on this end because my channel began as just, I was talking about, couponing and hauls and samples and things like that. And just, practical stuff that people relate to. And we had like a lot of fun back then, because that's how I found like a lot of my friends and things like that. And then I jumped into the beauty community, which is probably the worst thing I ever did. And the best thing I ever did, because I felt like it doesn't always have to be the 20-something girls or the young kids. The older girls can do it too, because we have a market out there too. And for me, I don't corner myself as an older person. I think I relate to everybody. And then I wanted to just have fun with the beauty community. I didn't just want it to be so damn serious about it all the time.
And the beauty of it is there's some really awesome people out there that you would never have run into in real life.
I met, like you saw tonight, I have some really good friends I met. My best friend Nikki, I met her that way, and I met a lot of people that way, and I've gone to events and things like that, and I would never have been able to do that without my channel. And that's what I'm saying. Like, even if it's this tiny little blip, it's still like my little portion of it, like my little cut in it. So yeah, I have the standard videos that I make, that I sit there and I talk to people, and then I do these. And these came out of, only a couple of years ago. And maybe to the average person, it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is going on? She's doing beauty videos and talking about, like makeup, and now she's doing hangouts about drama, or not even drama, just general conversation about whatever's going on in the community, or
Right.
whatever I want to talk about, or, whatever. But that's me. It's not just, I'm not that cut and dry,
Yeah.
And like your sovereign citizens, this is where I get more views, right here.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do. I mean, I figure you got to dance with who brought you, but I mean, there's only so many videos I can watch of people when they get pulled over by cops saying, "I do not consent," or "You don't have," and then eventually their windows get smashed out because the cops finally have had enough of their bullshit. And it's like, yeah, I get it. Hearing glass breaking is probably very therapeutic, and you like to see people who are acting like complete idiots, kind of get their comeuppance, because they're under their misguided conceptions, because these are the same people who read the books that, that income tax is bullshit, you don't have to pay income taxes, and there's people out there who believe it, and then realize that ain't how it works.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
But the thing that gets me is, like, why do they put these videos up?
Because it derives attention, it derives views. That's all it really comes down to.
Yeah.
Instant fame, people want to be viral. They want to, shock the world or what have you.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I mean, that's just the long and short of it.
That's
people just
not everybody. People have reasons for watching, people eating. People watch things for comfort level. People watch things for, it kind of chills them out at the end of the day, and that's what I'm saying. It's a very broad spectrum of different types of things that you watch that you enjoy, and it's subjective,
because we're all like snowflakes.
We're all special snowflakes.
We're
special. I'm gonna get it for that, but I don't care. I don't know. I just want to be me. I want to be me.
Hey, as far as I know, we come around once, and then that's it.
That's it.
Might as well make the best of it, instead of going around trying to screw everyone over, trying to get over on people.
Are y'all like MB out there? Like, did y'all die? What's going on? It's like 10 people on the side. This drives me crazy.
Or how about that actor, man, who tried to say that he got beat up and shit?
Libby! Libby's on my channel. That's because she followed you. But hi, Libby. Don't say that, Libs. Don't say that.
Until mine is all over. Come on.
Come on, Libs.
Chucklefuck left a message on my video.
Libby, you can come on if you want to talk about something.
I was going to go out earlier, but
Have you?
I was going to go out, but then I friggin' said, eh.
What do you mean, go out, like go out, or?
Go out with Bob, and I was like, ah.
Uh-oh, did you throw excuses out there again?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, Libs. How come you never showed your face and told me you were on here before? Okay.
No, but there's so much. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing I try to just. You don't know what's gonna. Boy, I mean, it's hard to quantify really, like why people. It's got like, what attention did you not get? What I don't know. Or some people actually do just enjoy being assholes. It's like that's their stock in trade.
Yeah.
So.
It's all good.
It is all good. I mean, it's just whatever. When they come by, you just go, okay, just whatever. I'm not even going to pay attention. Even worth it. Not even friggin' worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't like that at first. I mean, especially for me, because I'm like everybody thought was, oh, she's so sensitive.
Well, the more people who got access to the internet, then it's like the law of averages, It's like the more.
Right.
Because I mean, first of all, I mean, if you first got on the internet back in the day, you had to have computers were like $2,000, You know,
Mm-hmm.
you weren't going to spend that much money just to be what? I mean, there wasn't even any platforms to really troll people.
Right.
You know, you could go to maybe message boards or something, but then or chat rooms, and that was really it. You really couldn't flame anybody anywhere. I guess there were comment sections, but this real time now where you could just go live, and it's just kind of like,
Well, back when we started on the internet, the way that you would like do any of that stuff is chat rooms. That was just crazy.
oh yeah, those things aren't around anymore.
No.
There might be a couple. I don't really. I mean, chat rooms are probably so ancient. I remember the fight rooms though,
Oh my God, that's right.
when they would like yell at people and just be like, "Nah, man, fuck you," and then some
Hmm.
people would just lay on the mic so that the other people couldn't talk and stuff.
But it was funny because if you ever went to those chat things, they were so precise. Like they would like describe like certain rooms, and they would like carve them out for different people, like over age 50, over 30, under 30. People who like their feet licked, things like that. It would be like, wow, okay.
Or even like the amount, like a lot of like I'll turn around, like people will be like, I'm like, don't I honestly think like certain subjects on the internet, let's say something like pornography or something,
Hmm.
it's way too accessible for a kid to get at,
Yeah.
because all a kid's got to type in is sex, and I mean they have those parental figures, but filters, but kids know how to get around that shit.
Hmm.
That's not, then you got all these people thinking they're going to go on these sites, to like cheat on people. Like, I'm going to go on Addison Mashley. Ha ha, you've been doxxed. Ha 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 ha. We're sending an email to your wife right now. Ha, 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 ha.
Oh my God, that's right, because there's always somebody that's got a phone. Look at this.
I put the thing, I put a Tinder thing up just as a
Oh
joke.
my God, whatever happened with that? You never told
I
me.
haven't checked it because you got to put in a PIN code. I could check it really quick.
Oh my God.
Oh, my
Yay.
God, charged. I don't know. Whatever. I really don't even want. I was just bored. I was like, let me just do this for the hell of it. I put no good reason to stream or a couple things on there. It's alternative promotion.
Yeah, alternative, all right.
It's probably taken down. I think my name's up there. I don't know how do. I don't even know how you search on there.
I don't know. I wouldn't know, and I don't care to know.
It looked like you just pick like a range,
Hmm.
and then you start swiping right till you get to KC, and you go, "Let me call that son of a bitch."
Let me slap that ass.
Free beer rides.
Hi there. Let me tell you why I have no job.
Yeah, because I almost kill everybody I work with.
They won't let me near heavy machinery. Okay, since you guys are like dying out there, I'm gonna like end this here, and you can hang out if you want, mister.
Go grab a muscle relaxer. And
Yeah, do that.
yeah, and I shall return.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
thank
Thanks everybody
thank
for nice to
thank you for
meet
being
you.
on.
No good reason to stream.
Yes, exactly. It's awesome. Thanks, guys, for being here and all that stuff. And remember the hashtag Blame Kali little contest that's going on.
Was it
You're
150?
welcome.
Was it 150 or 200 words?
200 words. 200 words
Oh,
gets you a, what do you call it? An entry in. And then the winner, I will read your entry and you will win a prize to be named later. Probably something that I will not be able to mail to you because I don't want to hear anybody telling me I'm doxing them.
blame her for anything and everything. Climate change.
Exactly, exactly. Enjoy y'all's night and all that stuff. I
No.
will see you soon. Bye, people.